This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and T-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
We're joined by the legendary Joe Walsh on the phone. Joe, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. And you?
Wait a minute. Is Bob there?
I'm here, right here, Joe.
Because last time I called, you were so impressed you went on vacation.
Joe, what if you were to get in your car right now? What are you listening to?
Oh, geez. I don't really. I just turn on the radio and whatever I hear is what it is. A lot of old stuff. I'm going through a lot of old stuff. Yeah. Classic rock stuff. And that's kind of a big wasteland out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear a whole lot that I can make it all the way to the end of the song.
Yeah. there's some good stuff out there. Joe, when I read a funny thing about the Rolling Stones when they were setting up their tour, they had to have one of the roadies in the back with a stack of their albums, and they'd come upon a song title and they'd had to kind of relearn it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you guys are with the Eagles, did you have to sit down and go, that was a great song, but how did we do it then? And
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know just because you wrote it, don't mean you can play it.
That's true.
That's right.
I find that a lot. Yeah, we dusted off James Dean, and that's
that's a great song.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. It rocks pretty good, but that was pre-Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go learn Bernie Ledden's parts.
Wow.
And boy, I see why they replaced him.
Wow. Joe.
That's not nice.
No, that's not very nice. But,
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, do you have any of your old guitars, your first ones that are...
I don't have very many. I think I've got a Les Paul that I started out with.
Mm-hmm.
I sure wish I did. I've gone back and bought some equipment like I used to have.
Did it get stolen on the road or just lost? Or
just lost in the wayside. I don't remember a whole... There's a couple years there that are just a mystery to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ozzy
about
about 2 weeks ago, and James King and his band, we played a whole bunch of gigs, and neither of us remember anything.
Cool.
Those were the days, huh?
Wow.
We played together because we have the posters.
Joe Walsh.
Good morning, hello, and welcome to
Ladies,
the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
We're going to get a song first hour.
You got it.
That's a pledge. You hear me? First hour.
I pledge allegiance to the... Yep, okay, good.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi, chick.
Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
How are things over there?
Good. Everything is in order. I got my stirring sticks ready to fool around with all day long.
All right. Suck on them, put them in your mouth.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
It's great to be here. Looking forward to Labor Day weekend.
That he didn't know was this weekend.
Are you kidding?
He told me
Slipped my
20
mind.
minutes. 20 minutes ago. Yeah.
You didn't realize we have Monday off.
Totally forgot.
I've been busy.
Yeah.
That's nice to know, though.
Well, that's a heck of a surprise.
Yeah, good news.
You know, a part of getting better is recognizing the problem.
Oh, I know.
No. Do you know what you're busy with? You're busy with being busy. You know that.
Yeah, I got things to do.
No, you don't. You
make things to
manufacture.
Okay, well, I have things to do. You can't. I've got dogs that have to be walked. Things that have to be done.
You have kids. Let them walk the dogs.
The dogs are too big or too small. or just
Wait a minute. How big are the kids? No, they're good size. All right.
One is old enough.
Look at it. Hey, Willie, come on over. Walk the dog. Well, good morning. Speaking of dogs, got a nice letter here.
Are you going to go through this?
I'm just going to read the one.
Okay. Because it's like, first there was lava, and then I named my dog.
Well, this is just interesting. We have a new dog. The name of the dog is Dungy.
Worst name in the history of the world.
Named after the great Tony Dungy, fine Pittsburgh Steeler, a great, of course, coach.
One vowel from a dirty laundry.
A Super Bowl winner and a great man. And there are a lot of dogs out there named Ditka and et cetera, Wrigley, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And we got the dog for my 8-year-old,
who's a big Tony Dungy fan.
Yeah, boy, she knows all about it.
After you,
Something's wrong
you
here.
trumpeted from the towers. I'm going to let my children name this dog.
This doesn't make any sense.
Kelly was mostly responsible for getting the votes in for Dungy, but it's just a good dog name. It just sounds like a good dog.
So Kelly likes Dungy.
Yeah, she likes the name Dungy. I didn't want to go with.
Well, we can't fight that.
She wanted to go with Bingo. A little heart did. Then we changed. Then she wanted to go with Elvis, but I already had my legendary golden retriever out there.
I think Bingo would have been
Bingo's
fine.
a great name. You don't hear it anymore.
You don't hear it that much anymore.
It's so hack. It's new again.
Exactly.
Like Fido.
A Rover, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never met a Fido.
Me
No,
neither.
or King, or any of those names. No, yes.
But we went with Dungy. Got this nice letter from Lori. She was kind enough to write, "Hey, heard your dog naming Hunk. I wanted to chime in. My kids and I just adopted a 5-month-old Cocker Spaniel last Saturday. We named him Tomlin. We are huge Steelers fans.
Oh,
The dog is adorable. By the way, be prepared for, 4 wins this year?
Oh, I don't know. He's a hell of a coach, and he seems to. I don't think he's still, to this point, has never had a losing season in 18 years.
Just kidding.
Never had a losing
Thank
season.
you. Thanks,
Kind of
Lori.
a big deal. Yeah, never mind.
Interestingly enough, Lori, a Steelers fan, lives in Fort Wayne.
Guess who played for defensive back for the Steelers once upon a time?
Tony Dungy?
Nope, Tony Dungy. That's
There
right.
you go.
it all fits together.
Think about if you don't know, if you're not familiar with Tony's work or Tony himself, the name doesn't look. It could be Dungy. My Canadian former roommate had no idea when I wrote him a little picture of the little critter.
And now we go to Alberta, Canada, where Tom's Canadian roommate is living, opening up paper from Tom, and he looks at the letter and he says, I wonder what the hell this is.
First of all, he's in Vancouver. Let's just move forward here.
He's been there since the draft, huh?
The antique store.
Hey, remember that lunatic I said I went to college with? He sent me his dog name. See what I mean?
You understand now?
I understand now. I wake up nights screaming, Tom! Tom!
Good morning, sir. Well, that's just fun.
Does he have a Canadian name like
No.
Cliff or
Jean-Claude.
Is that a Canadian name?
Oh, Cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian. Yeah.
It's all Cliffs.
What's the most McDonald, right?
A ton of
I have no
Scottish last
idea.
names in Canada, yeah.
Canada.
But first name wise, oh God, there was kind of a standard, and can't think of it. And it's not Getty. It'll come to me. There's sort of a go-to Canadian.
Pierre?
No, but that's certainly a good one.
No, it's like Scott or something.
But his name is Mark, actually. Now we have a lot to get to today, including some stuff I had no idea was even possible. Coming up in the realm of surgeries.
Like fun?
Oh, we got some fun stuff.
Yeah, we do have some
We have a
fun
cool
stuff.
monkey story.
Yeah.
Not the hey we're the, but
Monkeys.
the the
Marmoset monkeys.
oh yeah.
I remember liking the Monkees.
I
Me
love
too.
the
I
Monkees.
enjoyed
It was
that.
such a
God,
simple
one of
time.
the highlights of my life was
Liking the
when
Monkees.
Davy Jones singing. to
The
me.
Monkees.
Davey wished me Happy Christmas.
See?
Yeah, the key to the Monkees is they were good. They had great songs.
They did.
They were good. Yeah.
It's one of the greatest things about this job is people that I admired in my childhood. I got to meet, or Bobby Sherman sent me a signed photograph once, and
A photograph?
a photograph.
Would you like a photograph? Yeah, I saw Davy Jones with a big hunk of coke hanging from
All
his
right, don't have
nostrils.
to ruin my
He
life.
was having a good time.
After being Davy Jones that long, I had a little bump myself. Holy
Well,
hell.
you can go online and see his audition interview for the Monkees. It's
Yeah.
great.
Is it really?
You can tell right away this guy's great.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. I haven't
He
seen
was
it.
on. He was in the West End as a
Yeah,
actor.
he was in Oliver. Yeah.
in Oliver. And
Oh.
was he replaced by Phil Collins or I don't?
I don't know.
Yeah, the
I know
great Phil Collins.
was in it.
That's how he got into showbiz.
Yeah.
But in any event, what else have you got coming up in the world of sports, Chick?
Oh, we had college football out of our ears last night. It all started with Colorado getting the win in Boulder against North Dakota State, who's a damn fine program. They're Division II. They're amazing. FCS, I guess, is the technical.
They fought hard, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Time ran out with 5 seconds left. They had the ball at the 5, and they just ran out of time. My team never loses. We just run out of time.
Yeah.
That's what happened to North Dakota State last night. They lost 31-26. However, Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son, had 445 yards and 4 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, he can play, too. And, of course, 3 to the two-way star, Travis Hunter. He had 3 touchdown catches last night and also played defensive back. This guy's, I don't know. I don't think there's any way in hell he'll be able to do that in the NFL, but he certainly is doing it in college.
There's a trivia question. Who's the last guy to do that?
Play both ways. I'm going to say, and I'm not looking. I'm not on my computer.
Right.
Chuck Bednarik of the Eagles played
Wow, good for you.
middle linebacker and center. I think. I'm not. Don't hold me to that.
Bruce Jenner?
Okay.
Oh, wrong sport.
See, he didn't really want to know.
No. See
He
how
wasn't having a conversation.
Yeah, he sucks me in.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a
Right.
conversation. He has a thought. I have a thought. I have another thought. He has another thought. And then the wheels fall off.
We're all victims.
Politically
We
incorrect.
are. PTSD is what we have. I mean, just from the regular world and working with him.
Isn't that that's the name of a band, right? PTSD?
Anyway,
they
what else?
open for NRBQ.
We've got a
Did you ever get into NRBQ, by the way,
I
Pat?
love NRBQ.
What a great band.
North Carolina State ranked teams last night in the top 25. North Carolina State, Missouri, Kansas, and Utah. Yes, somewhere Greg Warren is happy today. Mizzou won. We've
Willie's
got
probably happy, right? Didn't he say he bet on that game last night?
Did he bet on Missouri or
No,
thought
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
no.
what they
I
meant.
hope he took the points. The North Dakota State was getting.
Oh, they
10 and a-
covered?
Getting 10.5. So.
Ardenna's son is the
Colorado
Colorado
did
quarterback.
not cover. Huh?
Ardenna's son is the Colorado quarterback. Did you know that?
No kidding.
What?
You
My-
mean that
Dr.
can't be-
O'Neill.
That can't be
What?
the right. That can't be the right. Because Deion Sanders is the father of the quarterback for Colorado.
No, I mean he's playing quarterback. He went out. He left senior year early, and he's the quarterback.
In Colorado.
Colorado,
But
yeah.
he's not starting.
Not starting. He's
Oh, okay.
He's a freshman.
We'll be back with more people who aren't starting. Coming.
You know, I thought that was a nice little tie-in to all of our lives.
It is.
No,
I know
we're
he's.
very
I know.
excited.
We're having a
And,
conversation.
I know he's considered
It
to be
confused
the.
me. I saw a 3-way kind of a parenting thing with my dentist and Deion Sanders. I didn't know that evidently he
I know
married-
this. He's one of the greatest dentists of all time.
Oh, he is.
And a great human being. He was very helpful to a friend of mine in distress. I'd like to right now say, speaking of Greg Warren, got this nice letter from is this Lieutenant Luke, I believe, U.S. Army. He said, my wife and I saw Greg Warren in Knoxville. He killed it. All new material. Had us laughing so hard. We had tears in our eyes. Got to meet him after the show. What a sincere, nice guy. Well, there you go. And please send him to Johnson City, Tennessee. Happy to do that. Thank you very much. Greg will be our guest coming up next week.
Tennessee.
Right now, we have also coming up around the corner, we'll do a little bit of a review. Another one of these roller coasters stuck in midair stories coming up.
Yeah.
And I will tell you about Simply Safe. It's protected my compound for close to 10 years now. The level of security and customer care is, of course, incredible. And I installed it myself, and you can too. Or you can have Simply Safe professionals do it for you. But I sleep better every night with Simply Safe and the 24/7 monitoring agents standing by to protect me. And if someone tries to break in, They send emergency help when I need it most. And get a load of this. It's called LiveGuard Protection, and Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds. Somebody asked me the other day, is it really 5 seconds? Yes, it's 5 seconds of receiving the alarm. It can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them that police are on the way. You can have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners experience. And Simply Safe, we got you a deal. Bob and Tom listeners, 20% off the system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system. Sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Good morning. It's Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Grilling out, Tom. You're going to get the grill going out there by the pool with the kids.
Have the neighbors over?
Finally get in the pool.
Kiss the cook.
Been in the pool yet?
I really haven't made any plans yet.
Kiss me, I'm cooked. You haven't made any plans?
No, I'll get my orders at 10:15.
I was going to say, she'll tell you what you're doing.
What else is going on? Let's see. Now, what did I want to review here? I know what it was. We were trying to figure out, there was sort of a go-to common name for a Canadian male adult.
I think it was just an off-year
trying to think what it was.
Gordon.
That's it. It is Gordon.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you...
You know any famous singers from Canada named Gordon, Pat?
I know one.
Oh, I know one. Yeah.
Not for on the air, and this is our problem. Although it would be nice to hear a great song.
Man, jump through the window.
I love that Gordo
Jump through the
Lightfoot.
glass.
Yeah.
About a proctologist visit, or
We're not doing it.
We have kind of
Oh, we have some urine stories.
Yeah, we have a couple of stories today that may warrant a song from Pat Godwin.
well, what about now?
You ready for one already? An early morning tune from Pat. What do you got, Pat? What do you feel like playing, Pat?
Well, I tried to play this yesterday. I have a new dog, too. Jimmy has a new dog.
Yeah.
Maverick.
Your son, yeah?
Yeah, and he's from the pound. Yeah, he's a rescue dog.
Oh, okay.
Maverick. I like that name.
Jimmy's mom got a house, so he was able to get an actual dog. So this is called Dog Pound Blues. I think you're going to like it.
I wouldn't get too far ahead.
Got off my leash, and I'm running around the hood. Bonking at your window, baby, up to no good. I'm sniffing at your back door, messing up your lawn. Slipped out of my collar, no one knows that I'm gone. But they caught me on the corner, that's what dog catchers do. I got those dog pound blues. You know I ain't no corgi, I'm not a poodle or a pug. Not a sharp-haired puppy with a cute wrinkly mug. I'm part collie, part shepherd, a little bit of this and that. I'm a notorious D.O.G. where my Bichon's at. I got nowhere to play, all I do is snooze. I got those dog pound blues. Do one time for me.
One time only.
When I'm sitting in this cage. You ready now?
Yes, sir.
Sitting in this cage, alone and feeling blue. Here comes a nice couple. Won't you take me home with you? My owner called me Spot. Here they call me Spike. Get me out of this place and call me anything you like. They're going to snip my junk off in about a week or two. I got those dog pound blues. Rescue me and hold me in your arms. Rescue me. You got a nice backyard. Rescue me. And I won't be so blue. In a couple of days you'll say, who rescued who?
The Bijan line, very nice.
Very sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah, Maverick. Welcome to the family.
How big is Maverick and how old, do you know?
He's a year old, and he's fairly big, and he's quite a mutt. You know, he's got a lot going on. He's a little anxious in the beginning, but now he just settled in perfect.
Fairly big, what, 30 pounds, 40 pounds?
Like a tinier than a German Shepherd. Big.
Oh, okay. About medium size.
Yeah,
though.
medium size.
Okay, well, good.
Nice.
Very exciting.
Now, did he come with the name, or did your son name him?
That's a good question. I think he came with the name.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I used to come with a name, didn't you?
Yeah,
Come with a
well,
name?
just say my name, and I'm going to come.
Yeah, say my name. I like it.
Oh, God.
That was just one name and you would call it.
You know me, I like a chatter.
I do too.
Do you
keep
really?
talking.
A lot of chatter.
Do people in all cultures, whatever their religious affiliation, scream out God during
This is another
vigorous
one of those,
activities?
There we go.
One of the premises we were talking about yesterday. Not oh God, but oh Allah. Or
I don't know. That might
God,
be
I
an
don't
insult
know.
in some religions. You never know. They get very...
Buddha.
If they're allowed to speak.
I think Henny Youngman might have covered it. I don't know.
That's no joke.
Christy, if they're allowed to speak, you mean what? If they're hooded and gagged? or
Whatever,
something?
yeah.
Okay, well, everyone has their own thing. Far be it from us to judge.
I'll judge that. Women can't speak. Jesus.
You like construction?
This he's worried about upsetting. I don't want to get in the way. You know, if they want to gag their women, that's up to them.
We have cannabis coming up in the news once again today, and a really interesting story about a show that I never watched a second of, but I'm aware of.
Okay.
You know those shows like that you've never seen them, but you know what the
Oh, yeah. Like,
Baywatch. I literally have never watched 5 seconds of Baywatch.
right.
I guess it was
What's
very
it like, Ace? Do you like Baywatch?
I've only watched one episode.
That's surprising.
Really?
And when was
Yes,
that? When
that's
was
how
that
I'd
on?
like to put it.
And the only reason I watched it was because a lot of the wrestlers were on it. WWF.
When was that? When was
Pamela
that on?
Anderson
It was
was on it.
90s?
90s.
Yeah.
That's what made Pamela Anderson famous, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And what's his name? Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Oh, he was famous before that.
Sure.
Knight Rider.
But he was.
Oh, I never watched a
really
second of that either.
I never watched Knight Rider either.
It was a fun show
Not
for
a
kids.
But there are shows. Do you know what I'm saying, Chick? There are shows.
Yeah, like
that-
NCIS.
you-
I've
What
never
if Knight
seen
Rider
one.
had special guest WWE or E or F? Would you lose your mind?
I would watch it.
I bet you would.
The tradition, of course, started with Mr. Ed with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and who can forget Gilligan's Island? Gilligan's Island with the Harlem Globetrotters. You know, I love
Joe
Harlem.
Namath was on the Brady Bunch, was it?
Was he really? Well, that'd be exciting.
Scooby Doo had a lot of guests.
Did he
Marcia
now?
get hit in the face with a football?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that one of the
Yeah.
episodes?
Yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters were on Scooby Doo as well.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. The point being, coming up, we have a weird story out of Bay. Did you see the story about Baywatch? Anybody?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Oh, you're gonna
Nope.
like this one. Did you see
Okay.
it, Pat?
Yeah, it's a
I
little
think I have a
little creep-
Baywatch.
little creepy.
I think I have a Baywatch filter on my Google. I'm not sure.
Again, I've never seen the show, but this news story is very powerful.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen or whatever her
Oh,
name
I
was.
like her,
You
yeah.
liked her.
Saved by the
wasn't,
Bell?
wasn't she on Baywatch at one point?
I don't think so.
remember.
Oh,
She was too
okay.
young.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Well,
That's
maybe
what
that's
you're
what I'm
thinking
thinking
of.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a lovely name.
I bought you a cardboard cutout of Zac Efron from the film Baywatch.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
The film Baywatch was a lot different than the series. Well, not a lot, but it was more up to date.
Was Hasselhoff in the movie? He would have
Little
had to have been.
cameo.
I actually saw it, but I don't remember if he showed up or not. But The Rock is the main guy.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Rock and
A
Zac Efron.
wrestler.
yeah, I know.
Yes, it all ties in.
No
That's
matter
just
what
a
he does,
teaser for
he'll
what's
always be a
coming up.
wrestler.
In the meantime, we check in on our memory from yesterday. We had some great stuff going on.
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Hyundai's bold family of EVs that bring a new kind of energy to your journey. The Ioniq 5 and 5N, Ioniq 6, and Kona Electric. From Hyundai, the most electric EV lineup.
And for you poets, once
From
again, the
Hyundai.
Ionic pentameter.
Absolutely.
Available
Yes.
from Hyundai.
It drives like this. Vroom,
Vroom,
vroom, vroom, vroom.
Sometimes, Josh and I like to do the jokes just for us.
Yeah, because you're smarter than all of
No,
us.
no,
No,
it's not smart.
right, yeah.
It's just exposure to pointless things.
Ace, were you a Thunder in Paradise fan?
I remember checking it out, but no.
Because Hulk Hogan was in the movie, and then I believe Chris Lemon was his His cohort.
Wasn't he Thunder Lips in the Rocky, right? Wasn't he? Was that?
Oh, Hulk Hogan? Yeah.
Yeah. Thunder Lips.
Hey, why'd you go so hard on me?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Logan takes it real serious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The charity event.
Because he's a wrestler. Yeah.
I see.
Is that Stallone or is that Hogan?
I was trying to do Stallone.
Okay, good.
I know it wasn't.
I knew
good.
you were doing
I thought
Stallone.
you were.
I didn't. I vote for
No,
Christie.
it wasn't great.
Try it again.
I
Try
thought
it
you were,
again.
but I didn't know.
Go ahead. Go do it again. I'll-
Take two.
Oh, hey, why'd you go so hard on me? Yeah, no. Actually, there's a little more. There's like Dangerfield
this.
Stallone.
Why you go so hard on me?
Well, see, I'm a Stallone. I'm a huge Stallone fan and apologist, so I don't care for your caricature. Pat.
Hey, welcome to Tulsa.
Yeah, there you go. There's a little more. Yeah.
Is that show still on?
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I'd love to.
It's great.
a lot of
I
people
enjoyed
like
it.
it.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
liked
wig, right?
He has some work done. Yeah, there's something going on.
Here we are.
I love him.
Fascination
cares?
with hair and wigs.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. not since little Stevie
show?
who cares?
on The
Skull
Sopranos.
Tulsa, yeah.
with the,
Tulsa is a police
Tulsa
officer.
King.
Tulsa
No, he's
King,
not.
right?
Yeah.
He's a
Tulsa
gangster.
King, yeah.
Gangster, yeah, in Tulsa.
Producer Jason, let's talk to Stallone. Season 2 of that show is going
Yeah,
on.
it's Stallone's his
Hey,
face
get us
bothers
Stallone.
me.
We've talked to
He's
him.
had a lot of stuff going on.
Get Stallone in here.
We've
he's
talked
on
to
the
him.
phone. Okay,
We've
good.
talked to him before.
Okay, you talked to him. Can we talk to him again?
Well, can we change the subject and get back to what we're supposed to be doing here? You just
We
played
had
the
troubling news, some upsetting news right off the bat yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember this.
What was it?
Ace was not hit by a car driving in. You guys remember that? Yeah.
We were off the air talking about dead people,
It
and
was all horrible.
Dead people. I don't doubt that.
Almost, he was at a red light, and the guy I paid. I mean, some normal person is driving along, and Shohei Ohtani and his dog Decoy throughout the first pitch of the Dodgers game. I think we can all agree that's a bad dog name, Decoy. No, you like Decoy?
It's a beautiful dog.
I don't want to get in the
Looks
way
like a
of
spaniel.
Japan, if that's a big name in Japan.
And his dog ran from the mound to the home plate.
Right,
It's
right.
Very cute. If you get a chance to watch the video, Dog People, you'll like it.
That damn dog knows more Japanese than I do, I bet.
Oh, sure.
Now, that one's off the list. Because really, what that should have said was the day before we talked about that.
Yeah, I'm with Josh on this one.
So
Oh, I
Has
see.
it
when
been
we
2 days
revisit
ago?
things, the revisited things cannot make the revisit list.
Yeah,
I will quit.
Even if they're cute.
we need to rethink this.
Who made the list?
We have to rethink this whole thing.
Here's
Mike Mark makes the list.
an idea, and possibly this is a meeting we should have off the air.
I have no problem with Mike Mark. I'm not mad at you, Mike Mark.
I'm just putting this out there, and we know that you are the decider. Who said it's the decider? Who is
George W.
George W.
Yeah.
Why don't we do Today in History at the start of the show?
We used to, didn't we?
Because then we could, maybe there's something in history
Yeah,
we could
sure.
talk about.
Right.
And then at the end, we'll do things we learned. Either that, or it's just going to be me, you, and Chrissy sitting in here all by ourselves. Because Josh is going to get in the car, set the timer on the
I tell you
bomb, and run.
Well, I'll review
Why
the
don't you
list
review that?
before we.
The thing, don't you want to wake up and have a new day?
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Plus, the things we're revisiting, the people heard because they were listening yesterday
time
at the same
yesterday, yeah.
time. Maybe if we started at the bottom and went forward.
Oh, there you go.
problem.
How about
the problem. I
things
don't
you
think
missed
they
later
are.
in the show?
Sure.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Start on the
Christy.
second.
Go to the bottom of the
Go
list.
to the
I haven't
second.
seen the list.
I don't think it's. Is it chronological?
Yeah, it is.
Tom is skeptical about South America and Africa having been together at one point.
Yeah, we were talking
No,
about
That is as funny a stance to take.
We had some weird story about some guy
dinosaur
footprints in
footprints.
South America and Africa that match.
And that was the last story of the day yesterday.
And some guy said, "Well, that's because they were connected and the dinosaurs walked across the isthmus or whatever."
Of course
it
it
was.
was connected.
That's because when you look at them, they look like they would match up.
No, they have way more evidence than that. That's just physical proof.
So you're saying that they're floating the continents?
They did.
Well, we're all on
float apart.
tectonic plates.
They
We're floating.
they don't know that.
You don't believe it was all one. Okay, I didn't
You
hear
are
this
the dumbest,
yesterday.
smartest guy I know.
No, I'm just skeptical. A lot of the stuff.
you be so
I'm like
all
Chick.
lines
They find a bone the size of a tooth, and then they recreate a
Well, that's true.
300-foot monster out of it. And go, this clearly
they
walked
have
the earth.
proven that the
We talked to Joe Theismann yesterday.
He was great.
New kickoff rules for the NFL. Joe, if he could do anything and come back and be viable in the league, he would want to be a punt returner. That's what he told us yesterday.
Surprising, and he had some great stuff to say. You can watch that interview on the YouTube.
It's a terrific interview.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I think it was pointed out that I pointed out myself that I would not have done well in Joe's huddle on the field because he demanded attention and no messing around. And I don't.
After you said that, Joe goes, Chickster.
But also, it was also interesting.
Call play, Joe. Hey, Joe, what are we running, Joe? Hey, Joe.
It was also interesting. He told the story about one particular event in which everyone or one particular person ignored everything he said in the huddle, and they didn't run the plays, and he just finally looked at the sideline and kind of went, oh, "Okay,
Yeah.
it's a good story." He tells it much better than I do.
Tom's dogs are named Hades. Is that right?
Hattie.
Hattie?
Mr. Fletcher, Hattie.
Ladies.
Mr. Fletcher's a good boy.
And Dungy,
Dungy.
after head coach Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy.
Dogs can smell stress in humans. Well, of course they can. If they can
Yeah.
smell cancer and that cat that was killing people.
Oh,
and
The cat that knows,
the
yeah.
cat that knows.
Oliver the cat.
That was
Cat in the
creepy.
back.
He was
Get that cat off my lap.
yeah. In the old folks' home, if he jumped in your lap,
Yeah,
tick,
you-
tick, tick, tick.
You know,
Yeah,
there's,
I'd
you know
soon
there's a
after.
dog out there that can do it. He's just staying quiet about it.
He's just too nice.
Yeah.
Well, the
Let's
cat's heart
see.
was in the right place. It wants to comfort those about to
final hours,
go.
yeah.
But it was just alarming.
Reaper crawls.
We were all exposed to Tom's King of Spin yesterday. He asked me what was coming up in sports just as I was wrapping up sports. You had no idea what was going on.
No, I was referring to the upcoming interview with Joe Theismann. But
So what's coming up in sports? I should have said we'll be talking with Joe Theismann. That was my fault.
exactly.
Okay,
good.
I apologize.
No, this just proves your point.
Humbly and completely.
King of spin.
That's exactly right.
I respect it.
And
It's amazing.
I'll be working for the next president.
Press
you should be the
secretary
next-
all the way.
you
You should
should
be
be the
press
next
secretary
president.
no matter who the president is.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Permanent press secretary.
No matter who's president. I don't care what your politics are. That gig is. What are we going to lie about?
And
That?
when that president's term ends, you stick around. It doesn't matter who the president is.
That has to be the worst job in the world, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. just
God.
Sell your soul?
Yes.
Of course.
People yelling at you all the time. Oh.
Yeah, but you get to live in Georgetown. That'd be cool.
Yeah, no. There are
It is
perks.
cool,
yeah.
those are
A
nice
lot of good restaurants.
Oh, man.
Good area.
Walk to work. Oh. Tom said he never knows where he is. That's probably on here every day, I would think. We talked about California sober for Al Jackson. And
I'm still confused about that.
California sober,
What it
you don't
used to
drink
mean
alcohol.
was that you stopped drinking alcohol, but you still smoked
Smoke
weed.
pot. Yeah.
Okay.
Al he thinks it's changed a little bit, but
Willie Nelson has
That's
a
what it
song,
used to be.
song about it. There's
Yeah.
a song, yeah.
essentially, you know what a California sober is? It pisses off your sponsor. That's what California sober is.
Do they have one for each state?
Oh, that's interesting. So if you were like Kentucky sober, it's like I don't drink but except for bourbon.
Yes,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, in some states it would be I don't drink or smoke, but I do have sex with my relatives.
Just lost it.
Are we not? Are we not on in that wonderful state right now?
Yeah.
Are we not?
I like that we can choose. I'm thinking Maine. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Tom wasn't specific.
Yeah, I could have made that worse.
I don't know how.
I bet you know what? I bet that happens in every state.
You know, I just don't. I've made peace with the fact that we are going to be kicked off the air at some point. But I just don't want to get blamed for it.
Did you know that the age of consent differs state to state?
Of course it does.
Lots of stuff is like that.
Speaking of being,
I know some comedians who have that chart tattooed on their forearm.
that is so.
That is
funny.
that is. I wish I could expand and tag that
I have
with
3
names.
names.
Yeah, I already know a couple of them. We're going to get back to this exciting aspect of our program.
Is that right?
And coming up, we have another people stuck on roller coasters. We have another Sex in the Car episode.
Oh,
It's quite exciting.
Oh, is that on the Is that on the amusement ride?
No, it's
No, this is something different.
Boy, the new ride
Sex
at
in the car.
Universal this year is Sex in a Car.
Yeah. On the roller coaster, it's called a car, right? You get
Yeah.
the car. Yeah.
Sure, we'll find out about that.
Huh?
That's all coming up.
Raycons, everyday earbuds. Let me tell you about them. They've been upgraded. I know you've heard about this, but listen to the particulars. You get active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function. 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And Raycon's ergonomic design with the optimized gel tips fit each and every ear ever made. Cozy, all cozy and custom-like. And Raycon also has brand new colors: blush violet, forest green, royal blue, and classic black. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. You get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Check out the website. There's lots of stuff on there. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom.
Oh, I love those colors. Reminds me of Lucky Charms. Ever eat Lucky Charms? Yeah.
You've never eaten Lucky Charms.
No, but I know what they are because recently in Connections they were Lucky Charms. For those of you that
magically
play
delicious.
that,
The phrase that you keep mumbling at the old folks' home in about 10 years, it keeps changing. Today it's going to be, ever eat Lucky Charms?
They're delicious.
They're delicious.
I never knew it was a
Ever
charm.
eat Lucky Charms? Hi, Tom. How are you today? You ever eat Lucky Charms?
I think anything with marshmallows, if it's not a s'more, it's for commies and queers.
Hey, we all know what state they live in.
Oh, yeah. This brother lover.
They got it tattooed right on their arm.
All right.
My brother's not old enough
Can we
to
take a
know.
break before we don't get to come back?
We have
Such a
also
jackass.
plastic surgery's nose
all
don'ts
suffering for
coming
it.
up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? This week only, all Pro Elite wash items and accessories are buy one, get one half off. That's car wash, tire cleaner, leather cleaner. All buy one, get one half off. Sponges and towels, we've got duo weave, waffle weave, whatever weave you want. Accessories too. Pro Elite floor mats, car covers, and more. Any Pro Elite item, buy one, get one half off. This week only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We have a guest. Jess Hooker's joined us.
Hi.
Hello there.
Good luck.
Well, not a guest.
Yeah, I was listening on the way in.
Yeah.
It really got heated in the hallway during the break.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
You look so colorful. That bright red, that's very nice.
Thanks.
Kind of a coral.
Thanks.
Got a little pixie dew going over there?
I do.
Looks great.
Yeah, it
Thanks.
looks real good.
Thanks.
Are you happy with
You're
it?
the first person to say that.
Oh, no, it really looks great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, good,
Everybody
good.
else hates it. Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising to me.
Yeah.
You look more youthful.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
thanks.
you
That's
look,
nice.
you look. But the problem with saying that is that implies that you didn't before.
No,
Well, I stayed home all last week, slept a lot, so I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
You look very nice. Jess Hooker has joined us in the studio. Her new role as captain of the Cincinnati Reds. So that's a great color.
And it's not red, really. It's kind of
I think it's red.
reddish
red?
coral. It's
don't
pink. It looks pink to me.
I think your color is off.
No, he's right. No, it looks like I had it and washed it 40
Yeah.
times.
Oh, it is. It's an old sweatshirt.
It's
It
beautiful.
is.
Looks great.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Time now to recheck in with a chick. I forget where we are in the show.
We're done with the things
Okay,
we
good.
learned because Josh is still here. So we don't
Oh, no, you don't have to.
want to run
Well,
away.
we were going in
Thank you,
reverse
sir.
order.
Thank
We
you.
did learn a couple
We
of
didn't
interesting
have.
things.
Do it for me, though.
I have a correction on one of the stories.
Oh, of course. Yes. Go ahead.
We had a story. When's the last time you helped somebody move, Jess?
Ooh, I moved a little over a year ago, so
You know what it's like, though. You get
Yeah,
to a place, there's no furniture. And, well, the Pizza Hut people had this great idea. They'd make a little mini table when you get your pizza box.
We
This is
flip
what his
these
idea of a-
cardboard things down and it becomes a table.
Comes a little table, and it
okay.
shows two
Great
young
idea.
ladies. They've just moved.
That's cute.
And you can tell from the photograph that it's posed because they're not sweaty and hot. They're wearing nice clothes. Their nails look great. But they're,
Right.
hi, we just moved. And then they made this box that they did this big press release on. It dawned on me, if you're moving and you want to have a quick table, why not go over to one of the boxes that's sitting there and use that?
That's usually what you do. But
Yeah.
this is just their fun.
Or The counter. The
yeah,
kitchen
you
counter.
stand. Yeah, you stand at the counter.
Yeah. Well,
You know what's funny is I've never, every time I've done the pizza thing with moving, we're always eating out by the truck.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It never occurred to us to go in and eat at the counter.
Yeah.
I think there'd be boxes on the counter too. Though.
Right. That was. I guess
Well,
maybe that was our
there's that,
thinking.
I guess.
Now, we had another story that I thought was very interesting. How do you feel about nudist camps, nudist colonies, nudism in general?
If you're into it, go for it. Yeah, I don't.
Christy, the
I
essence,
would
of,
do it.
the essence
I
of the story was
yeah.
what?
Well, let me.
I'll just tell you. It's a museum.
Oh, they're allowing people to walk through naked as well, but you had to wear shoes.
In the museum?
It's a museum.
Yes.
Of what? What is
Nudism.
And there's like 1,000 different sculptures.
Well,
and
that makes
I believe it's a regular art museum, but
Yeah.
this time they're just celebrating nudism.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh, like it's the exhibit.
Exhibit, yeah.
Okay.
Exhibit is.
But
So
the
it's interactive.
It's Marseille, France.
yeah, but they make you wear shoes, which is about the part I loved.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
apparently a kid's half off, I guess.
Oh God.
Again,
Yeah.
double down on that.
Oh, he did that the first time too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's in
we've gone
Europe.
through,
We
you
skimmed
know, there
over
are
it.
different ages of consent across the United States as far as what state
I
you
do
heard
know
about
that.
that.
This
I
is-
used to travel with a lot of comedians. I had to keep track of the states.
That's illegal for that age in the state.
Yeah.
I was reading a book, and it was one of
Good
these
job.
rock and roll things, and it was the road manager was saying yes, they literally had okay, we're entering so and so
Yeah.
for the It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was in Marseille, France, right?
Marseille,
the
France.
museum where you can go there nude and look at nudes,
And it was an exhibit with photographs and
a
sculptures.
lot of famous.
and
They had
everything.
Gustav Klimt.
Oh yeah, he does good work.
Gustav
Yeah.
Klimt.
Right.
Is famous.
Yeah. Thank you for actually.
Are they hairy over there? Do they embrace the
Gustav?
hair?
It seems like
Or
that
they
would be
bear?
a safe bet. that
Yeah.
they're,
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Peter Max. The painter, not the porno star. You ever see Peter?
No, is Peter Max a real painter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's been in here.
Yeah.
Did all the
Oh, really?
Beatles
Yeah,
stuff.
he
Yeah.
did a lot
Yellow
of
Submarine.
mod. I called it modern art in the day.
It was kind of more
Pop
like
art.
mod pop,
Pop art,
yeah, like
yeah.
I
Peter.
gotcha.
But yeah, Peter Max. If that isn't a porn star name, it certainly should be.
It certainly works for that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. In any event, that was in the news. You might have missed that. So. And then, the last one I want to talk about the cop at the Kenny Chesney show
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he's peeing on some girl's cowboy boots.
peed down some girl's boot allegedly.
So hammered in the crowd. He was.
Yeah,
he wasn't like.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was off duty. He wasn't.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She was complaining that he threw under boots. And apparently when confronted, he apparently
Peed on somebody else.
Oh.
brought out the offending.
Yeah.
His penis. His penis.
His penis.
Yes.
Well, you know that song by that guy.
Kenny Chesney?
Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no penis. It's classic. It's a big hit. I'm sorry.
Do you notice anything happening right now? You know what? Do you guys want to see the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
Yes.
Well, of course.
Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, roll it, Jason. What we're looking at is a corgi on a skateboard. There,
All right.
there she or he is getting ready to go.
Little doggy.
Now watch this. The corgi knows how to maneuver the skateboard through a crowd.
That it's hilarious.
Look at that.
He
That's
pops his rear legs off to gain speed.
He gives himself.
He really
momentum.
knows what he's doing.
Yes. He's just, better than I could.
Did you see the woman shy away?
They were alarmed. Yeah.
He's going through a city street with lots of people.
That's an amazing.
And let's be honest, the people are making concessions for the dog. It's not
Certainly.
like.
But he's doing some evasive
He's doing a
measures.
very
Is this
good
somewhere
job.
in Asia?
Yeah.
It looks like.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot.
I think it's St.
Was
Louis.
it the Hello Kitty
I don't see a lot of blondes. This isn't my neighborhood. Sorry.
Oh, Jason's got his
That's
hands over
a
his
great
eyes.
video.
Isn't that amazing?
Where'd you get that thing? What is that?
We just found it on.
It's called
I love skateboarding.
Welsh Corgi Goes to Saigon or something.
No, because we had always had that debate on the show. Is he corgi goes to Saigon?
Welsh
Is that
corgi.
way? Oh, yeah, that
I think
helps.
It was
And there's no Welsh.
Japanese.
There's no rabbit in Welsh rabbit. Did you know that? Coming up in sports.
He's doing the old folks home show again. Ever taste Lucky Charms?
They're delicious.
You know, there's no rabbit in Welsh rabbit.
like red
No,
All right.
Jess Hooker,
Never
you're
think of
a
that.
good cook.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me? The only place marshmallows should be allowed is in s'mores.
I like Lucky Charms. I like marshmallows. I like Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
me
have to
too.
come back with that. Yeah.
I hate them. Do you? We have some nice fresh tomatoes Mike brought over.
Oh,
I know.
you're exactly right, Chick. We are listening to the mumblings of a madman.
Yes, he's out of his mind today.
What's coming up in sports?
He looked at me 2 hours ago. He looks at me and goes, hey, when's Labor Day? And I said, it's Monday.
Snuck up on me.
This Monday?
I honestly got
Tom.
it
this
snuck
Monday.
up on me. I'm very busy. I look forward to the day off. I'll get some sleep.
Say we'll be right back.
Okay.
Say something.
It's my duty.
That doesn't have to.
Oh, not that.
Do with breakfast cereal.
That's another thing.
I left my duty.
Playing with my duty.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Brothers. Happy now?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
You know, the phrase happy now is one of those where the person asking doesn't want you to be happy.
No.
They're not.
No, they don't.
It's inviting a fight. It's like, are you happy now? Or look, lady. Or
calm down.
Calm
all
down.
that. Yeah.
Or the
make a
classic,
list.
I told you so.
I told you.
Boy, that's never worked.
You happy now? Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Handwriting important.
What?
What? What are you talking about now?
Someone over here said, don't forget to mention bunt wipes. That should be a T there. Butt wipes. It's
Did you put an N in there instead of a T?
It wasn't.
No, Tom,
I didn't write it.
Maybe it's good for two things.
That's not me. Oh, well.
Sure,
yeah.
I think they meant
I didn't do that.
dude wipes. Of
course they meant dude wipes.
The Dude Wipes Sports Desk is where you find Chick McGee.
That's right. Are you still using TP?
Come on, Flintstone, get with it.
Abraham Lincoln used toilet paper.
And he got killed.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Look
did.
what happened to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Head came off.
By the way, we have a little asterisk here thing. Dude wipes will not prevent head injuries from bullets to the skull.
Dump your roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes. They're the best clean pants.
3 more hours.
And
we're
Dude
all
Wipes
done.
has their
my
Dumpkin Spice,
Yeah,
Looking
they
forward
do.
to getting that.
celebrating the forthcoming Halloween holiday. Just around the corner 3 months from now.
Nice.
This
3
is
months.
You got the rest of August.
August is done.
Today.
Today's 30 August, my friends.
but there are 31 days
Yeah.
tomorrow's.
So you have
August
a
is
whole-
not done.
So you have
This
two.
this from the text line.
Oh, stop.
This is not my doing, but I wish I had thought of it. I love your show. I feel like I am listening to the audio equivalent of the first sparks of the Hindenburg. You know, right when it hooks up with the tower. And, oh, we're here in Lakehurst. Oh, my God, the humanity. Yeah.
Sorry. I blame myself.
Well,
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
That's a good start.
we all agree on something.
that's a good, that's a good start.
I'm going to go
That's
on.
the
I'm going to
epicenter.
go on Shark Tank. I've got an idea for a perfume
Oh, really?
that smells like burning barbecue called Ode to Humanity.
Oh, no.
He's snorting.
Lake
Never
Worth,
heard you
New
snort
Jersey.
before. We had college football last night, kids. Colorado, their home opener, they hosted North Dakota State, FCS powerhouse. And by gosh, I hope he had the points because North Dakota State kept it close, but Colorado wins 31-26. The Bisons had the ball at the 5 with 5 seconds to go, but they ran out of time, Tom. They didn't lose. They just ran out of time. Colorado was a 10.5-point favorite. So I hope you had North Dakota State and the 10.5.
By the way, we have a correction. Pat, did you hear the correction on your?
Yeah, he went to San Diego. Yeah,
your dentist's son.
yeah.
Great guy, by the way. And if you were listening an hour ago, Pat threw in a rather closed-circuit trivial. Never mind. I'm sorry. Back to whatever sport you were talking about.
Okay, here's the thing. You can't just keep doing this. You need to start thinking a little bit.
Sorry.
Brandon Ayuk's contract with the 49ers, he got that all signed. Now, evidently, Jamar Chase wants money. He wants paid. He wants the bag with the Bengals. And he has 2 years left on his contract, and he's not going to... He's holding out now. He's not practicing. They thought he was going to be ready for the Patriots, but no.
Doesn't need to practice. He's got the game down.
And in the U.S. Open, Carlos escaped from Alcaraz, could not escape from Botic. B-O-T-I-C is his first name. He's from the Netherlands.
What a beautiful baby. Let's name him Botic.
Botic Vande, V-A-N-D-E. Zandschulp. No, I'm sorry, Zandschulp. Z-A-N-D-S-C-H-U-L-P.
Wow.
That sounds like a sex move.
In straight sets.
I gave her the old Van Schlup.
Really?
She's got to use crutches for a week.
Crutch.
What did I just say?
Well, he wasn't listening.
Carlos lost 6-1, 7-5, 6-4 after winning the French Open and the Wimbledon this year. The Wimbledon. He won the Wimbledon.
You won the Wimbledon?
He won the Wimbledon. And he loses right away at the U.S.
That
Open.
sounds like a sex move, too, doesn't it?
The Wimbledon?
Yeah, that sounds like something to be graceful and polite. Yes, I asked permission, then gave her the Wimbledon.
Wearing a white polo shirt.
Yes, she knows what goes where. Yes, probably knocked her up, I'd say. You delivered it to the old...
We'll get him back here. We'll do one of his stories, so he'll wake back.
Okay.
All right.
British horse trainer has been penalized after one of his horses tested positive for cocaine.
Oh, one of his horses?
Whoa.
The Guardian reports that Ed Dunlop's filly Lucidity had tested positive for the Class A drug after finishing second in a race last year.
So you know what they would say when Lucidity would whinny far too loudly?
No, what would they say?
Silent, Lucidity. Silent. That's a Queen's right joke.
Well, no.
Trying to think
No,
who did
wait.
Silent Lucidity
It's
in my brain. I
it's
couldn't
a
come up with
Queen's Reich reference. There is a distinction there.
You are correct.
Would cocaine help? I mean,
I think it does the same thing to a horse it do to us, right?
Well,
you would think so.
But he came in second, so maybe he
Didn't get enough.
probably he was talking too much to the other horses during the race.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea. Blah, 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 blah.
He only finished second, though.
How
Needed
much?
a bigger bump.
How much coke? Yeah, how would you need? Like a bale of cocaine?
Probably so much.
Yeah.
Those nostrils.
Is there a cocaine horse yet? Isn't there? Aren't those movies Cocaine Shark?
Cocaine bear.
Is it a horse or what is it in Animal House? Doesn't that it snorts? Bachelor Party.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, Bachelor Party. the horse or whatever it is does,
the donkey?
Does so many drugs.
If there's anything
they
funnier,
show it sniffing a line.
during Bachelor Party when they're standing around and Adrian Zebed has the tie around his head and he's leaning up against a pole and an arrow comes flying through and sticks in the pole and he goes, "Hey, come here. Have you seen this?" It's an arrow sticking to. I
love when Tom Hanks is talking to a very large-breasted woman, and she's not really responding, and he just looks at her boobs and he goes, "Are these things on, or am I wasting my time?" That movie is genuinely funny.
Oh, it's funny, yeah.
Have you seen this?
Have you seen this?
Have you seen this? And an employee of Mr. Dunlop, the employee admitted to using cocaine on 2 occasions this year. So apparently that's where they got it.
Why would but how would the horse? I don't get why it would.
I don't know. They must. I don't know. Put it in his food or something.
And then whatever that place is, all of the animals tested positive for horse.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because
those horses.
You know, that is not a joke. It's a reference to their species.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, the horse's name, Hunter. Isn't that something? Oh, we're getting political.
Hey, look, Pat has a song.
Well, I'd like to know where a horse got cocaine.
Well,
Coke and a horse.
Coke and a horse.
Coke and a horse.
Coke and a horse, baby.
Coke and a horse.
Coke and a horse.
I still don't. I don't understand why how the horse got the Coke.
They put it in his food, I'd bet.
They rubbed it on his big old gum.
Right.
I heard that's how they got Mr. Ed to talk. They rubbed cocaine on his food.
Maybe make add a little more honest. Hey, Wilbur, you ever see the torpedo?
Hey, I'm going to invent an ashless ashtray. Yeah, here's how it's going to work. You guys like docking?
I love docking. You think docking's underrated?
They're no Queensryche. It ties it all up. What's coming up in sports?
A world record that you can miss. It's okay.
Well, that's selling it.
Not exactly selling it.
No.
It's a good world record. It references a famous person, right?
It does?
Yeah. Didn't she get knocked up by...
God.
She got knocked up, but she got up again.
Okay, it says dating.
Oh, dated? I thought it was knocked up. Sorry. There's a distinction.
Yeah, well, that's easily done. Yeah, dating, pregnant.
Right now, survey says 61% of Americans over the age of 50 are going, hey, I'm worried about retiring and have enough money.
Especially today.
Yeah. Now, if you'd like a little...
Might be right around the corner.
Right.
Well, it's not around the corner. It's at my car now. Is where it is.
The notion here is Social Security probably isn't going to be enough for you. You really need to have another source of income. That's where annuities come in. Find out what I'm talking about by visiting SILACINS.com, the SILAC Insurance Company. See what I'm talking about? How about having that check come in every month? You can figure all these details out by investigating. One of the ways to do that is to go to bobandtom.com, hit that SILAC link, find out what restrictions apply and how this works. See if you qualify. See if this works for you. Might be very handy. Maybe give you some relief as you continue to work these days. Sometimes you read about people working into their 90s because they need the money.
Yeah.
Well, so see what I'm talking about. Visit SILACINS.com, or like I said, just go to bobandtom.com and watch the video hosted by the very handsome Chick McGee.
Thank you.
He got all dressed up for it. It's
I
quite
put
nice.
clothes on and everything.
Top hat, cane. Okay, half that's true. See what I'm talking about. bobandtom.com. Visit SILAC, the SILAC Insurance Company, SILACINS.com. And Christy Lee, of course. Yes. By the way, Christy's new thing is horizontal stripes. I'm starting to see a trend. I like them very much. You look lovely today, Christy.
Back me up on this. There are not a lot of choices. It's either floral stripes or solids, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not a floral girl, really.
You're not a floral girl?
Not really.
Okay. You look great in the stripes.
Thank you.
And the way the show's been going, you might be getting those big stripes.
Yeah. I don't know how that started.
Yeah, black and white's good.
That or just bright orange jumpsuits. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Really, really something today.
I'm very excited about it. That's Chick McGee speaking. He's over there at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
There's Tom.
The IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair is occupied by Josh Arnold today.
Hello.
And then it's Christy Lee over there. I can see her. She's at the SILAC Insurance News
What the
Desk.
hell are you doing?
Introducing everybody.
Why?
Because they have to, if you're listening on the radio, you don't know who's who.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, but I thought... Go ahead.
Yeah, we were told not to do that.
I was a little disturbed by when he said he's sitting there today, inferring I may not be. Sitting there.
Well, that might be your choice, though. I don't know.
Everything's kind of temporal, really.
Yes.
Existential,
Okay.
you see.
Stupid.
Nothing lasts.
Oh, shut it up. All right, wrap it up. A woman in California has been named the world's oldest person to perform an abdominal plank.
Those aren't easy, huh?
No, they're not.
Annie Judis, Judis, confirmed to be 80 years, 244 days old when she held a plank for the requisite 3 minutes to earn the record.
What?
This seems to be
3 minutes.
That seems doable.
That doesn't seem like it's.
If you're
very
80,
long
I
at
guess
all.
it's not.
80. So this is okay.
We do
so,
planks for 3
and
minutes.
not. And by the way, not in a casket. This is.
Thank you for clarifying. Because didn't we have the world record? It was like 18 hours or
Yeah,
something.
but
The
that
other
was
lady. Yeah.
So this is for elderly.
Her age group, I
She's
guess.
got that.
Octogenarian.
The record is the oldest person to perform an abdominal plank, just to
Okay.
perform the plank.
Okay.
I
who's
guess
she
to
dating?
perform a plank.
Is it a forearm plank? Is it
3 minutes.
arms? Is it?
Yeah, she's kind of on her elbows,
Oh,
like
okay.
a
It's a
plank?
forearm
Okay.
plank.
yeah, but and she's rather heavily breasted, so I'm sure she's wearing a sports bra. They'd be in the dirt.
Oh, Jesus.
She was
And that
a,
would be cheating, I think.
Yeah.
They're helping you up a little
Oh,
bit.
that's true.
a former beauty pageant queen and Playboy cover girl, it says. A
Wow.
Hollywood actress.
Well, let's take a look at this gal.
Hi, I was a Hollywood actress.
Yeah.
I was really something else.
I was in
Oh my gosh, she does look great for
Sailors
Oh, wait a
Ahoy
minute.
with the Three Stooges. I never will forget it. They kidnapped a baby. It was it was an odd choice for the Stooges. Okay, that's from Seinfeld. Never mind.
Do they?
Her name, her screen name was Jeannie Bell, it says here, and she made headlines for dating famous actor Richard Burton.
Wow.
Between his marriages to Elizabeth Taylor.
Now, Mr. Burton, what did you think of this woman? Did you?
Elizabeth Taylor is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Oh, so you preferred Liz? All right.
Elizabeth Taylor.
I don't blame
I
you.
prefer bourbon, actually.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Well, we have no doubt about that, Richard.
Do they have size categories for this thing?
What do
You know what?
There are definitely different ones.
Honestly, they should.
Because I mean, if you were
I mean, that would be a good thing.
3 feet tall, it'd be easier. I think the physics of the
I thought you were thinking
like a heavyweight division.
Right,
plank.
right. But I'd be interested to know. You know, you get a 350-pound person doing a plank.
Yeah.
And let's say they go a minute. That's something to celebrate. I don't think I could do a forearm plank
for 3 minutes.
3.
It's
I
pretty-
mean,
that's-
my ass would come up. Mine would
How-
break form.
What was this woman's name again?
Jeannie Bell.
She was an actress.
Annie Judas, Judis.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a different
Oh.
person.
It was
Who
a
are you
Hollywood
talking
actress.
about? Oh, her stage name was Jeannie
Yeah.
Bell. Sorry.
Annie Judas was the person who, that's her
Okay, this is
government
her
name.
now.
And she was a Hollywood actress under the
Okay.
screen name Jeannie
There
Bell.
she is. There she is.
She's got good form for the
Yeah,
most
she
part.
does.
And a nice little doggy.
She does have
Oh, I thought she was holding a breast. Oh, that's a dog.
No, it's a little toy poodle.
Just from these pictures, would you have ever guessed she's 80 years old?
No.
Yeah.
Sure, every bit.
No, you wouldn't.
She looks like kind of like a pirate.
Well, she
had
has
a
turban.
colorful
She had a little bandana.
Bandana.
She has a
Bandana
turban.
on.
It's called a turban.
Hey,
on her.
John,
see-
don't you think she looks like a pirate?
Well, see, because pirates should be walking the plank.
Oh, there it is.
But that always scared me as a kid, didn't it?
To walk the plank?
Walk the plank thing.
What a way to go.
I think any sort of behavior that would require a punishment would terrify you when you were a kid.
But that was a bad one. Your hands are tied behind your back and you'll have to walk off the boat in the ocean.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yikes. Bad way to go. Hope you have a good kick.
Keep those legs moving.
It's true.
That'd be very difficult. I'm sorry. What else is happening in sports?
That's it.
Oh,
Tom.
that
it.
completes our sports
That's-
book.
Congratulations to that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
Very good.
I hope
Finn,
I'm
do you
doing a
mind?
plank.
Hope things go okay at sea.
Christy, could you hold the 3-minute plank?
Yeah, you
I
could.
think so. I don't know.
I think you could.
Boy,
I struggle too.
I'd probably start shaking at what? 45 seconds?
I'll start shaking in a minute. We do a minute now.
Yeah.
Oh, you do them?
Yeah, we do a minute now, but we usually do like 3 different versions at them. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to try it.
I'm
That's
going to
for
try
sure.
when I get home. I'll see.
Good for the
I'll
core,
report
huh?
back. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
A new study reveals which cosmetic procedures have the highest risk of complications.
Is it
So if a tummy tuck's on your list,
head transplant?
eye color change surgery chick was
What?
found to have the highest complication rate at 92%.
This is the first I've heard of this. I didn't know you could do that.
This procedure, which is not approved by the FDA, carries significant risks, including vision loss, glaucoma, and corneal damage.
So
Why would
people
you-
change the color of their eyes?
Yeah.
Why
They
would you take that risk?
They'd have to
Wow, that's
inject
weird.
dye into them, right?
Contacts.
Yeah.
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 Wow. That's a terrible idea. But so they're saying don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
All right. Any other?
This is one I've never heard of.
Okay.
A thigh lift. The second most dangerous procedure with a complication rate of 78%. The risks there would include blood clots, infection, and altered skin sensation.
They lift your thighs. Doesn't that cover up the mommy parts?
Well, they don't lift them up that high.
They don't lift them up and put them together.
Be hard to walk or pee.
Can't access the
The Brazilian butt lift ranked third with nearly 38% complication rate.
What's the Brazilian butt lift?
That's where they take your butt and add fat and pull it up.
Yeah.
You know, like
A lot of
They
people
add fat?
Yeah,
Yes,
they will add
they make
fat,
it bigger.
for sure.
Yeah.
They make that ass go pow.
Yeah, they do.
And then they obviously shave it.
What?
Well, not necessarily.
The Brazilian.
Right. That's it.
You don't want a big hairy ass.
Risks.
That'd be a different country.
Risks include fat embolism,
The Hungarian butt lift.
tissue
Oh,
necrosis.
we like Harry.
And what's their accent?
She be Harry down there.
Oh, goodness.
She be. That's kind of like a Hungarian pirate. Sounded
She
a
be
little
Harry
bit.
down there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
That Lech Wałęsa mustache on her.
This show today can't
Polish.
possibly be listened to by people.
It's not fit for human consumption.
No, it's not.
So these are plastic surgeries you're not supposed to get.
Other cosmetic surgeries ranked in the top 10 for complications included butt implants at 22% and breast augmentation at 14%. I think any cosmetic surgery has a risk, obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it gets an A-, I don't want to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the good ones that are there. Ones they have down. But the eye color change, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't know that was an option.
Well, it's not FDA approved. So.
But it's so easy to wear colored content.
Yeah.
No, we did have the story. I remember it was out of Canada about some tattoo freak that, you know, some
Watch your words.
some lunatic that had like
Lunatic. That's better. He's
3,000 tattoos
He
and
tattooed the whites of their eyes.
bones through their yes, and they tattooed their eye and they went blind.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's. Ooh, don't mess with your eyes in that way.
No, go to a professional and get real
Nice contacts.
procedures done. Yeah.
Now, do you think eventually they'll be able to give people new eyeballs?
Maybe. Maybe.
Do they do
If they can
transplants?
figure out that optical nerve.
I mean, if they could get, that'd be pretty.
I'm pretty
amazing.
close to Tom and I've had this discussion. I don't know if I should talk about it on the air, but if they can figure out a floater thing, I'm first in line. And price is no object.
Yeah, you got that.
Good
What we're
God.
talking about is imagine if you were talking to someone and all of a sudden an object the size of a small frisbee started floating up your right eye. Like
Right.
this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
See, I get them if I can see them sometimes if I close my eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't see them.
I see them all the time.
You see them all the time.
Really?
Those amoeba-like
In both eyes.
Yeah.
gooey
Yikes.
things.
And it got a lot better when I had the cataract. Whatever.
Cataract, the
Yeah, it got a little
multifocal.
better, but then evidently some guy in my eye went back and turned a switch on. And,
Oh man.
And they're back?
Do you play that game where you try to look at it directly, but it slides to the
Yes.
left, and then
if I hold my gaze, I can it'll stop. But
Yeah,
then if I any movement of my eyeball, it whoosh.
it's just in that jelly.
Yeah, it's like a ghost. It's like a ghost.
Yeah, you'd
going
think
across.
with all the people that are working in the medical field, they could find someone that could find an answer to that problem.
I'm working on, I'm sure.
It's just a hardening of the vitreous humor, if you will.
Thank
the
you. Now, do you
jelly.
think someone's working on changing eye color?
I'm
though?
trying to teach people.
I know, but
Eye cologne? Is that what you said?
Eye color.
Eye color.
I was like, who needs eye cologne?
Oh, that
I
sounds.
heard eye cologne
Sticky
too.
eyeballs.
Eye cologne
Are
sounds.
you tired of people telling you your eyes stink?
That sounds like
for eye
that
cologne.
sounds like a Gwyneth Paltrow
Yeah.
yeah.
goop.
Yes.
For your, yeah, I mean the eye color change. That's so odd.
That's like something you would hear about in a movie where the guy has to escape the mafia or something, and he's willing to take the risk to.
Most people don't even know what color they're.
Yeah,
Look, I don't-
ladies, if you just go, you get a boob job, no one's going to look at your eyes.
Right?
Fixes that.
Doctors.
Does everybody know the color of their eyes?
Yeah, I do.
Sure.
What?
How do you not know the color of your
I'm
eyes?
just saying.
Tom, what color eyes do you have? If anybody's not going to know, it's
A
gonna be
bluish
you.
green.
Okay.
What color are chicks' eyes?
Bluish green.
Well, you,
Blue.
They're
No.
not.
What are they?
They're hazel, and if they get mad, they go
They
green.
change.
I've been told.
They
Yeah.
change
mine do
colors.
too.
Yeah.
I have blue. I have
No
hazel
idea.
eyes too. That's weird.
Maybe we're
What do you
brother
have?
sister.
Brown?
Yeah, tea-colored, light brown.
Yeah. You have brown eyes.
Turd brown.
My dad told me one time, this is absolutely true.
I hope this is the joke that I'm...
Your eyes are brown because you're full of crap
Yeah.
on your here.
Yes.
And he puts his hand on his forehead.
Love that.
I miss that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
Positive reinforcement.
That's what
but he was being silly
He
with
was
his boy.
kidding. Your eyes aren't brown.
Well, yeah, brown, hazel brownish, yeah, sure. What color do you think hazel is?
Has anybody...
Hazel green?
Like a
Yeah,
light
that's
brown.
what I thought.
Hazel's blue
It's like
green.
gray
They're
almost.
I saw Hazel.
My dad
They're
had
not
gray.
hazel.
Look like a white chick to me. What else you got over there?
Pat, what color are your eyes?
Dreamy.
Oh,
They are.
All right.
Yeah, dreamy hazel.
Damn right they are.
Right.
I get lost in them.
What color did your eyes used to be?
Bloodshot.
I know what he was going
On
for.
3.
Doctors report the case of a man suffering with
Hazel eyes are a combination of brown, green, gold, and sometimes blue or amber. Well, they don't know what the hell's going on here.
I think hazel incorporates all the colors.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Hazel. Who was Hazel? She must have been hot, huh? Hazel?
No, she was that maid in that
Yeah,
show.
she was like one of the first.
Shirley Booth.
Ugh.
Oh, that's right here.
Tom
Mr.
Hayes.
B.
Yeah.
Can we get a
Mr.
picture of
B.
Hazel put up on the TV?
Oh, please don't.
Hazel, the maid. Shirley Booth.
You didn't like her early on, I
In
can
what?
tell.
That show's
Hazel.
really
Her
boring.
name
Oh, the
was-
show is called Hazel.
Hazel.
Yeah, it was
and
1932.
black
She was-
and white, Jess.
She was the
Jesus
star of her show.
Christ.
It was in color for a couple of the final years. I believe Don DeFore played Mr. B.
Yeah, they were able to afford the color by not hiring people that could write anything that was interesting.
The only thing in color was
There she is.
Oh, she's lovely.
There's Hazel.
Was it a sitcom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a
supposedly.
general sense, yes.
It was meant to be? Okay.
I'll make her feel at home. Roof, roof. Could we move on?
I think she's sweet. Yeah.
Great.
Doctors report the case of a man that suffered what they described as an unusual penis infection.
Oh.
The infection
I don't want to hear this.
apparently occurred after the man had dinner and then vigorous sex with his wife. According to a medical case report published in the Annals of Medicine and Surgery,
Pronounced anal.
Anal, so Tom can do a joke. Come on.
the 38-year-old sought help after developing penile swelling and redness.
This gets worse.
The symptoms began after an episode of severe diarrhea and vomiting, which soiled his genital region a few hours after vigorous intercourse with his wife.
Okay, now stop right there.
Then it was an infection.
He's overjoyed.
Nobody likes
at him.
this at all. Nobody wants to know about
Right,
it.
right.
Nobody wants to hear
What
about
kind
it.
of? I mean,
He's so happy.
Somebody just had to throw away their omelet at
Yeah.
home.
That's exactly right.
what kind of patient do you have where the guy has all of these horrible things and he's getting them all over his genitals? What are you doing?
Well,
Get in the shower, Lloyd.
It led to the infection of the penile skin by a bacteria that's found in contaminated starchy foods that can lead to a type of food poisoning known as fried rice syndrome.
Oh, my God.
oh, we've heard about that. We've read about that.
The man said he had eaten rice the day before his symptoms began. He had to be treated with a fusidic acid ointment, and the infection cleared within a month.
Fried rice
We have
syndrome.
talked about this
Yeah.
before, yes. That is crazy.
Physicians wrote the incident marks the first case of penile skin infection caused by this particular Bacillus cereus, an unusual culprit for an uncommon presentation.
By the way, fried rice syndrome is what I called COVID.
And you didn't think it was worth doing,
I was
worth
asked to
doing
stop.
the story.
I was asked to stop. But I tried to remind people it came from a Chinese lab. They didn't want to
Right,
hear it.
I know.
Yeah. Anybody ever hear of crab's rangoon? Similar to regular body lice.
Can you stop it, please?
Crabs.
On a similar note, a doctor in Florida is in custody for allegedly soaking his former office in, quote, urine-smelling liquid.
It was probably urine.
Yeah, my guess is I'd like to vote for urine.
You know how these legal documents are written. Dr. Giovanni Baula.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Giovanni Baula.
Sold his St. Petersburg medical practice in 2022 to Dr. Dylan Dinish, who now runs affiliated health clinics in the space. An arrest affidavit states that the 59-year-old internist became upset over the business in recent months. Things came to a head last month when Dr. Balula allegedly visited the building and soaked the front doors in gallons of fluid which had the odor of urine.
So you'd have to be storing it for...
Yeah.
This would be a little premeditation.
He repeated the urine attack weeks later because he had to store up again, right?
Oh, my.
Causing irreparable damage to the wooden doors and $6,000 in other losses to the business.
So
Dr. Baula was arrested on a felony charge of criminal mischief.
But they're saying smells like urine.
Yes.
But they're not saying it was urine.
What else smells like urine other than urine?
Oh, man.
I've noticed a caramel smell to urine, especially after it dries. Anybody else get that? No?
What?
What do you
That's
let your
interesting.
urine dry on?
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, or maybe it's just everything in my house smells like caramel because I love caramel.
And I was a bedwetter. I know my way around dried urine.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Boy,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Me too.
The first episode of Hazel.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope she's cleaning up urine.
Hazel in the playground.
What year?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But
Is it in Roman numerals?
It's about Hazel spearheading a neighborhood playground campaign. And it's also Thanksgiving, and Hazel helps fix the dinner.
Oh, there's a lot going on there.
Wow.
It's amazing. Thanksgiving cooking?
1961.
61.
That's a crime. It only ran for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's better than anything on TV right now, I can tell you that. Hazel.
I loved it.
Okay. Well, now,
Whitney Blake and
what's coming up in
Don
in the news?
DeFore. I feel like I'm in a vacuum.
Coming up in news, we have more people stranded on a theme ride. We have marijuana, a lot of it. We have a car accident in the Philadelphia area that's caused by maybe some sexual activity.
Bash.
Little roadie?
No. It's
Well, tell what you did, honey.
Splash.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the Schuylkill.
In the Schuylkill and horny dolphins
Wait a
all
minute.
coming up.
What's a Schuylkill?
Schuylkill River.
Schuylkill River.
Yeah.
I never heard of Schuylkill River.
You probably have seen it, but didn't know how to
Right by the Art
pronounce
Museum.
it. Yeah.
Beautiful river, Philadelphia.
That's where they row. That's where
I've seen Ben Franklin. I know when it rains, it looks like he's peeing. He's holding something. It looks like he's holding
Okay,
his door
good.
down.
We'll get to
I know.
a car in the river and roller
It's not
coasters.
Schuylkill, though. It's Schuylkill.
And this headline, right? Monkeys have names for each other.
Who knew?
And they're not very pleasant.
Yeah, we'll find out what those are. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Yep.
In solid concrete.
You know, when we yell at each other like that, there's somebody in the room when I do that. They get very nervous that you're going to hit me or something.
No, I was just trying to get something across. It was a vital.
You're trying to get something across because people, they're here, they're lost without me.
Vital importance.
They're absolutely
You've never
lost.
hit
between
anyone, have you?
chomps on your whatever you're eating.
Have you ever hit
Have you ever hit
Have you ever
anyone?
been in a bar fight? Let's take this outside, the guy said, and you went outside and kicked his ass.
Never.
I said, let's take it outside. You go outside. I'll be out in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm going to keep flirting with this chick.
Yeah, you go out there and.
Yeah, you seem like a very passive man. Like you wouldn't hit
No,
anyone.
I've
You
got
seem
better
like
things
a
to
big
do.
pussy to me.
That's what it is. Yes. So that's that.
I did not say that. I said passive.
You know who of all of us that has been in the most recent fight? Would you like to guess?
All of us.
And this
Oh,
is,
I know the answer.
This is in the last 10 years?
Godwin.
It's Godwin.
Pat Godwin.
Pat Godwin.
That's absolutely true, yeah.
And
Oh, it was a front yard fight.
in the front,
fight.
it was a
Yeah.
front yard fight.
Yeah, this is sober Pat Godwin.
Yeah.
I could have been drunk. Who knows? Cops called fight, too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Good for you, Pat. You
Damn right.
Okay, got this. Just random
She's
letters.
yours, Pat.
This comes to us from James JJ. He writes, "Good morning, jerkholes and Patty G."
Oh.
What does that mean?
No, it means you're not the jerk hole.
I am
You're
a jerk hole, though.
He says, I love listening to the show. I've listened for 20 years. My 30th birthday is tomorrow. Could I please hear a song from Pat?
Oh.
The answer is no.
Happy birthday?
I'm not even.
We're not supposed to do birthdays.
That's not till the last segment we do.
What's this
birthdays.
needy person's name? What was it?
James.
He's only 30?
Wants to hear a song from
Such a
Pat.
baby.
He's a big fan.
I'm glad he's listening.
Well, thank you very much, James.
Do you want to
Do you have a standard birthday song if somebody yells out, "Hey, it's my birthday"?
Oh, hey, well, now ole, it's your birthday. Woo. I'm Pat Godwin.
You know, I'll sometimes sing happy birthday in a lackadaisical manner to get a laugh, or if it's a woman, I'll use her for the Springsteen improv piece.
Name of the car in the city you got to get out of.
It's excellent.
You're still doing
Quite
that?
humorous.
That's the big closer, baby.
Unbelievable. Well, maybe we can do a news story that will
That's a
lead
lot
to
of
a
fun.
song.
Yeah, you could do
Christy,
the
what story?
Australia song.
The Australia thing?
Australia
More than
story.
a dozen people were left stranded for over an hour on a stalled theme ride in Australia. 13 passengers were riding the Vortex at SeaWorld on the Gold Coast when it stopped due to what authorities described as a sensor communication fault. SeaWorld later said an engineering team was eventually able to lower the ride to its home position where the guests exited in just over 90 minutes of the ride stoppage. Company said an on-site nurse provided welfare checks and an abundance of caution, but everybody was okay.
Okay.
90 minutes, which is probably the line for the next ride. They give them a goldfish as a little token of our
Well, if you get
appreciation.
stuck on a ride, they let you ride again for free, don't they?
Who wants to, though?
I know, right?
You have a song about this, man?
Yeah, maybe some whistling help would be nice.
Whistling? Oh, boy. Okay, I'm ready.
I get
He-
One more time. One more time.
Oh.
Scat.
One too many.
Can't stand it.
On a coaster in Australia, the vortex had a major failure. Stuck for hours, scared and nervous. High in the sky, I lost my breakfast. We were upside down in the land down under.
Wouldn't that be right side up?
Starting to rain, here comes the thunder. This coaster stalled a major blunder. I'm gonna sue, you know they're covered. When was this ride's last inspection? Coaster spins in the wrong direction. Must be some sort of power glitch. I just puked up a Vegemite sandwich. Sat down in the land down under. I want my money back. They better refund her. I walked away torn asunder. And in my shorts, I had a dumper. A dumper. It's all in there. It's all in there.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, it's a fade out.
Oh, very nice. Fade.
There you go. Happy
Well,
birthday, James.
there's a really cool video out there. Colin Hay doing a song called one of my "Waiting for My Life to Begin." It's really good. Go out and seek that out. If you
Yeah,
like.
Colin Hayes is great. The guy
He's the
from
best.
Men at Work.
Yeah.
And that was great because those he always had those kind of near rhymes.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
wonderful.
Yeah, they were cool.
You
yeah.
nailed it. And that's where the world learned about Vegemite.
What is that?
It's
apparently
It's like a paste.
god awful.
Is it like Spam?
It's like in a
No,
jar.
it's more of like a
jelly
a vegetable
Favois or
spread,
something,
like a spread.
It's not really it's closer to like a peanut buttery kind of, but
Crunchy, a
really
crunchy
earthy.
yeah.
Really.
Is it meat?
A thick,
No,
dark brown Australian food spread, food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetables and spice additives.
Yeah, it's not a
Oh,
meat. It's
okay.
an acquired taste.
They mentioned a Vegemite sandwich, and it became, what is it, a big thing in
Sure.
whatever, 83 or something, and it's apparently dreadful.
Josh, have you had it?
I have had it. Yes.
Is it bad?
I didn't care for it. Yeah. It wasn't for me. But it was fun trying it.
Sure.
Okay.
I got it from a man from Brussels.
Oh, all
Did you
right.
really?
He was 6'4".
Was he
and-
full of
mustard. Yeah, there it
real
is.
cut?
I said, "Hey, do you speak my language?"
Did he?
And
Did
then
he?
there, oh my
Okay,
gosh,
what
he didn't give me a bite of his Vegemite sandwich.
Oh, I've heard.
A great rhyme. Thoroughly wonderful.
I can't get to sleep. Oh, sorry.
I love that.
Oh, that's a great
I
song.
love all their stuff. They're fantastic.
I like him.
I do too,
I like
man.
him so
Wise-
much.
His solo is wonderful. But
It's incredible.
The band, there was nothing wrong with the Men at Work.
I think
Too much
everything was
flute.
wrong with the band.
Too much flute.
Too much flute.
What do you mean too much flute? The one tune?
Does he have a wandering eye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could never.
He was
That's what
in
his
here.
wife says. Yeah.
It comes right back.
He sat
Yeah,
in
you're
Pat's
right.
room.
That's why he got divorced.
God.
We need to get him back in. He's I love
Really
him.
great guy. Very nice guy.
I'm tired of hearing about how you guys met these cool people when I wasn't here.
And
you should have started soon.
and they haven't been.
Wait a second.
No. They haven't been since you've been here. What do you
Yeah,
think?
What is that?
yeah.
Oh, you're right.
What's going on there?
What's the Venn diagram of this? Oh, your presence defines their absence.
Okay, so
What
you're
does
in
that
for
mean?
Tuesday. Well, this is my Colin Hay. Let me take it for a moment.
I
don't know.
I didn't consider that.
And
Josh still on the show?
It's weird to look back and say, hey, I saw this guy headlining an arena in front of 15,000 people.
It's great. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Richard Simmons won't be coming back.
Nope.
Now that you're here.
No, he won't.
I don't remember
Was
him.
he here before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a weird. He died. He ended up getting blunt trauma. Is how he. That's
Yeah,
what
he
they
fell.
they-
Fell.
Yeah,
Serious?
it was a
Fell
terrible
and hit his head, yeah.
bad fall.
He, it was his birthday, and he was advised to go to a hospital. He said no, he wanted to do his birthday at home.
And his trainer, 3 more. And
What are you doing?
So
See,
he falls down once. The trainer
see,
goes, "Give me 3 more."
it's a trainer joke. See, chicks doing a thing because your trainer always goes.
3 more. And then they lie.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
more.
No,
and
you
then 12
know-
later.
You know, when you become a trainer, I don't know if you know this. You know how they train you to count.
Yeah, they don't drink.
It's 1, 2, 2, 2,
Yeah.
2. They look at their phone. 2,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Trainers
They're
do not know
they're
how to
googling
count.
sex
Talking to their
stuff.
kids,
4.
or-
Yeah.
Well, maybe you had a no rep where you didn't perform it correctly. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it right.
And whenever they make an adjustment, it's always harder. No, put your foot over there. I think my groin popped. Well, thank you.
Wait a minute. Do you guys have this story?
I don't know, do we?
Wendy's is now going to have Krabby Patties. Is
They
that
are.
true?
That's in
Is
the
that
fall.
true?
Yeah.
If that's true, I'm leaving as soon as
They don't have them yet.
Okay, all right.
It won't be till October.
Like a crab cake?
No, they've got him right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'd better get
In fact-
out of here then.
If you have a blue car, they're free. What color is your car?
This is black today.
If you-
A
oh,
little-
blue or black,
I got
either
the
one.
black one now. today.
Okay, great. Yeah. I have
You know
a
what a
black.
Krabby Patty is? It's SpongeBob. He works
Yeah.
at
Sure, of
Mr.
course we
Krabs
do.
Krabby Patty.
Real. It's a
Sorry,
cartoon
I'm in
sandwich.
the
I
minority.
beg your pardon.
I'm in a minority. I
This-
find SpongeBob utterly unwatchable.
So Plankton will be trying to steal the recipe
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Plankton. That's where I had them. Krabby Patty.
Coming up, we have. I'll do it this way. Do you know what this sound is? Ms. Hooker. You know what that is?
I don't.
Oh, you're going to find out.
Bad 80s background.
I
music?
do know what that is.
I know it is just because what we were talking about earlier.
Of course you know what it is, Ace. I talked about it an hour ago.
But you need to know that Ace knows, okay?
Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, boy.
By
Stick
request.
a finger in my eye.
The news we
Well, I
failed to
can't. It's
mention.
too busy in your.
Oh, well, boy.
All right.
I don't know if that's a
My ass.
punishment or a reward.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Hey, give me another A. Hey, oh.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. That's the key here. Trust. We know you can trust Steven Singer Jewelers with no phony sales or pricing games, just the perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a great guy with great product.
You can trust your
Ace
cards to
Cosby.
the man who
Shut it.
wears the diamonds.
Well, I know how you feel. I'm Chick, and hello. I'm at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
I can tell. The Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Dude Wipes, by the way, soon coming out with, it's not a joke, Dumpkin Spice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In honor of the pumpkin spice season. A couple quick things we were talking about. Comedian Greg Warren. He's in Las Vegas. at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. If you're going to Vegas this weekend, and Brad Garrett is the best, along with Greg Warren. What a great show that'll be if Brad happens to go on stage.
Greg said he's
going to be there, yeah.
Yeah. While I'm at it, Brent Terhune tonight and tomorrow with the Funny Bone in Des Moines. Willie G tonight in Chicago with the Lincoln Lodge. And Christy Lee,
Tonight,
as we
right
speak.
here.
Christy Leak. Did I say Christy Leak?
I do not leak. Thank you.
Wow, that'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, it would. Ooh.
Panty liner time.
Yeah, that happens.
I love that. I love that song. Panty liner time.
Anyone who's had a baby knows what I'm talking about.
Crying time again.
Crying time.
Panty liner time.
Don't make me laugh too hard.
Liner time.
Do you call them,
dripping
Miss Hooker, do you
urine.
prefer calling them underpants, bloomers?
It's always underpants. I don't like panties. I don't like underwear. It's underpants.
Christy, you'll pee a little bit if you laugh too hard.
Sometimes.
So
Not every time.
you don't have to wear panty
I don't have to
liner
wear
in here.
Yes, yeah. Very dry today. Very dry. Okay.
That and jumping on trampolines. Not good.
Interesting.
Police in Philadelphia are reporting the story of a car rolling into the Schuylkill River as the couple in the car were engaging in sexual activity.
Yep.
A man and woman were having sex in the back seat when the woman accidentally disengaged the gear and caused the car to roll into the water. Both the man and the woman were able to escape without injury. WTXF-TV
We all wear tuxedos.
reports that the vehicle, believed to be a Land or Range Rover, was pulled from the water hours later.
Nobody was hurt, but the man did lose his boner.
It's truly sad.
It's a very sad thing.
Which is very
Devastating.
At least she was wet. That's going for her. Not really the way you want to get there.
Well, at least the bra.
Yeah, that actually causes more friction, doesn't it? Just water? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a misnomer.
Yeah.
Yes.
First
Pat,
gear.
are you into sex in the car?
Before I met Paula, years ago, 30 years ago at least, one time maybe, I was in
sorry.
Applebee's parking lot. I may have kissed someone on the lips.
Are you into sex in a river?
Yes.
Hey, do you want to go have river sex tonight?
You would be into sex in a Range Rover, though, right?
Range Rover, pool, sure, pond. Yeah.
Pool or pond.
Pond.
Pond will be good for you.
Wow. What kind of car can you kick into gear with? I guess like
I don't know what she was doing. If they were in the back seat, she must have
got long legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. How can you be in the back
Me
seat of a
either.
car, pop it out of gear?
I have
If
no
it's
idea.
If
it's right there.
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Line's
know.
right in the middle.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Does a Range Rover have a gear shift in
Yeah,
the middle?
it's in
I
the
don't
middle.
know. I
Yeah.
never owned
But it's a
one.
dial, not a.
Now it is. It could
Well,
have been an
maybe
older
it was
model.
an older one. Yeah.
Oh, then I'm surprised it wasn't in the repair shop.
They run on gasoline. There's gasoline now,
If you've
too.
got an old Ranger, you know the name of a mechanic. I speak from experience. Time now to check the big screen.
Uh-oh.
And there he is.
Yay!
It's Orville Redenbacher after being kidnapped.
I think I look great. You
You do. It's the lovely, handsome Jeff Oskey, but he's got the bow tie on.
I do. I like the look.
Looks good. I think I like it very much. Look like you're selling ice cream.
As Roxette once said, "You've got the look."
Oh, yeah?
You've got the look.
Thanks.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I didn't even know they knew who I was.
They do.
I'm Jeff Oskey from the Failed to Mention News Desk. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news.
Pew, 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 pew. Authorities discovered pounds of meth disguised as watermelons. What you failed to mention, someone's Labor Day barbecue is about to be super lit. Authorities were tipped off when, upon closer inspection, the labels read toothless, not seedless.
Meth, you see.
Yeah, that's what I like going for. That's great.
An enlightening joke. Yes.
Acknowledgement. That's all that was.
Yeah, and not much.
Referential, I guess, is the.
A man set up a fake pizza company on DoorDash and delivered uncooked balls of dough in boxes to customers instead of actual pizza. What you failed to mention, it's not delivery, it's defraudos.
Defraudos.
I like it very much.
Yes.
Very good.
We learned about corn sweats. When corn sweats, it causes the atmosphere to heat up. What you failed to mention, I've never had corn sweats, but I have had the porn sweats before. Porn sweats happen when your lady sits down to use a computer and you can't remember if you erased your browsing history. Porn sweats. We learned about the sausage index, that the worse the economy is doing, the more sausage that is consumed. What you failed to mention, not so sure about this. I know that whenever I've been super poor, no lady wants to consume my sausage. We learned you shouldn't take health tips from people over 100. What you failed to mention, unless that health tip is to never trust a fart. Then listen up. A woman who has 3 emotional support parrots won $165,000 after she was kicked out of her apartment because of the birds. What you failed to mention, what? We took advantage of the system set up for people with real problems. What? We learned they have caves full of cheese in Missouri.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, the cheese caves have overtaken Disney as the #1 vacation spot for mice. O.J. Simpson's cremated ashes have been turned into jewelry. What you failed to mention, I would have gone for a nice set of steak knives. And finally, Tom was giving Josh the business this week about owning a gravy boat. What you failed to mention, Josh is so fat and rich.
How fat and rich am I?
Josh is so fat and rich that he doesn't own a gravy boat. He owns a gravy yacht. I'm Jeff Oskey. This has been the news that I failed to mention.
You cooperated on that one.
I have a gravy armada.
Yes.
Multiple boats.
Yes, yacht rock, you see.
This weekend I'll be having a gravy regatta. Regatta.
Oh, that's a great word.
That is a good word.
Tanker.
A gravy tanker.
The Edmund Fitzgerald of gravy boats.
I don't own a gravy boat.
You don't?
I don't need it. I don't need a gravy
You
boat.
only need
Oh,
it
you
for
drink it right out of the jar.
Nicely done, Jess.
Is it hurtful?
So
often do
when
you
you
use a
last left you,
Gravy boat is with my Thanksgiving dishes.
Exactly.
That's where it is.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's exactly where mine is.
I don't know if I have one.
You have a gravy boat, chick?
I do not have a gravy boat.
Yeah.
I don't think. I
Do you
shouldn't
entertain
be so
much?
definite.
Probably not.
Are they supposed to look like
God,
boats?
no, he hates people.
Starting with you
I don't
guys,
think they're
this
supposed
crowd.
to necessarily look like boats.
No.
But they have
They don't look
crazy
like a
gravy
boat.
boats. Somebody emailed us a
gondola.
picture of a gravy boat that's shaped like a cat, so it looks like the cat is vomiting. Or the gravy.
It's beautiful.
What a
that's
lovely Thanksgiving.
Certainly.
I don't know if I'm
Mine looks like a elongated pitcher.
more concerned about the cat or that the person who owns that thinks that we're funny. I don't know. See,
They look like genie lamps, don't they?
Yes,
Yeah, kind
that's a
of.
very good
Yeah.
description.
There's
that's
got to
what
be
they were.
gravy boats actually made of like famous boats. There has
Sure.
to be, like the Bismarck and the
Maybe
Nina
ones
Pinta.
ones that didn't famously sink.
Sure.
Yeah, I would think something Thanksgiving.
Bismarck didn't sink; it was sunk.
Yeah,
It wasn't
that is
the
true,
Bismarck's
yeah.
fault. Sink the Bismarck.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. We've sunk. We're the Bismarck.
Great movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Really? Oh.
Is The Rock in that? Or any of the WWE guys? They're in the Bismarck movie?
Classic war movie from the 50s.
I don't believe you.
Wreck of the Merry Deer. Remember that one? Anyway, sorry.
What?
It's
What's
very
the
obscure.
Mary Deer?
It was. I believe it was a double feature with some great movie with Peter Sellers. I forget what it was called. What else you got over there, Christy Lee? Oh, wait a minute.
Look at the time.
Oh, sorry about that.
Well, coming up, we have monkeys that have names for each other.
Odd.
We have fruit flies and sex.
Odd.
And
No, wait a minute. We don't have the fruit flies are not involved in the sexual activities of human beings.
no,
Well, it
I
depends
just
on how
said
clean they are.
fruit flies and sex.
I mean,
didn't say.
if she drops those babies and there's flies, yikes!
God.
Aren't there guys
Spray
who like
spray it down before you go down.
Aren't there guys who like bugs to crawl in there? Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That, probably, but
Yeah, I'm
this is
pretty
the
sure.
first I'm hearing of that even being a possibility.
Yeah, it is a possibility.
But of course it is.
Yeah, it was in a Stephen King book or some book.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Simply Safe. You can do it yourself. Are you tired of people like I am? Well, you like to lock down the compound and be able to check a camera to see who's at the door, and then you act like you're not home. That's what I use Simply Safe for. They've protected the compound for over 10 years now. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me, and if someone tries to break in, they send emergency help. Exclusive LifeGuard protection is what it's called with Simply Safe. Their agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm, and they can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them police are on their way. You can have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners experience. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off a system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your compound this summer. 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
And we're going to answer the question we asked you a few minutes ago in a minute. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
All right. Hi, everybody. There's Christy Lee. I'm Chick McGee. Pat Godwin's over there. There's Josh Arnold. Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, and I have a massive, massive apology. I can't...
Oh, my.
Oh, really?
I can't believe what I've done.
What have you done?
Because I can't think of anything that you've done that...
Was it the overall sportscast, or...
That's not funny.
I
have to apologize to Mike, indirectly Tom.
Oh, Mike the tomato guy?
Mike, my handyman?
Pat and I were standing in the break room having cherry tomatoes. It's the second best thing I've ever had in my mouth. They're unbelievable. So
delicious.
Mike, I'm sorry. This is Chick McGee. I'm sorry I said anything about you or your wonderful tomatoes. If the cherry tomatoes are that good, I can't imagine with the full-size tomatoes.
No, they are so good.
Whether if they have some growth on them or not.
You're just eating cherry tomatoes?
Yeah. Right in your hand.
Like
throwing them, tossing them back like popcorn.
Mike
Josh.
has a nice garden. Josh, you'll notice his delightful tomatoes. You're concerned about the way they look.
Yeah, of course.
I thought you were a deeper person than that. Like when you look at a woman, you just think about
He's very shallow.
Morphologic-y, the
shallow Josh, not shallow how?
Nope.
Shallow tomatoes.
Yeah.
They're delicious. Try eating them.
They're tumorous. And
maybe you should apologize to Mike.
No, because I don't eat a handful of cherry tomatoes like a weirdo.
You don't?
Delicious.
No, you eat a handful of donuts.
They're not grapes.
They're kind of like grapes in a way.
Have you ever
they're not.
Have you ever,
Tomatoes are a fruit.
Do you like cherry tomatoes?
In a salad, sure.
Not just raw, just like right there, just one by one.
No, of course not.
Perfect size. Boom.
They're so good.
The larger point is...
so thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
That's very nice.
Dropping
We'll
off
really
those homemade
appreciate that.
tomatoes.
I hope he does.
I can make Josh mad.
I know you can.
I think
You do it every day.
Would it help if I said it's too late for that?
Yeah, I was reading this article. You just did the story about the vortex, which is that's kind of a lot of theme parks have this. It's a really scary...
Oh, the Vortex roller coaster. I thought you meant, though, you were talking about the Vortex.
It's not quite a roller coaster, though, right? It's just a ride that goes up and spins.
I don't know. I've never been on it.
It's very scary because it goes upside down.
Okay.
And this article was saying that these people were upside down, dangling from this thing for 90 minutes.
Oh, they were upside down for 90 minutes?
Upside down.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think they were upside down.
That's rough. You'd think people would pass out.
Yeah,
I don't think they were upside
down. But anyway, what about it?
It says here they were
stranded midair, but
for 90 minutes rather.
Right.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, but it doesn't say upside down. You're making it a bigger deal than it is. It's like when you come in here and it's a little warm and you say it's boiling. It's not boiling.
Okay, maybe I'm conflating that and the story you had the previous day about the upside down. Remember that one?
Yes, I do remember that one.
They said they were upside down.
But that was only for like 13 minutes or something. It wasn't 90.
Either way, it's for my idea to make Josh mad.
Yes.
What's that?
Hallmark movie, This Is the Meet Cute.
Oh, yeah, no, that is angry.
They meet dangling upside down while stuck on a roller coaster in Australia.
Okay, yeah.
because you hate the meet cute.
No.
No.
I don't.
No, I hate the term. I hate the
don't
term.
you confuse.
We
meet
hate
cute.
you saying that.
It's more you we hate.
But wouldn't that be a fun way for the couple to meet?
Yeah,
They're upside down on
It's
the
not-
roller coaster.
It's not financially viable for a Hallmark film, but yes.
Well, they could afford that.
You got to think.
You should see the sets. They're a little bit.
Yeah,
they're a little.
it was either going to be Hallmark or half-assed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Couldn't they cut a deal with like Six Flags?
They don't shoot a lot on location, is what I'm saying.
They're all in Canada.
They're all
ton.
on a set,
A ton
but
are.
They
they're-
have roller coasters in Canada.
Well, of
Ace.
course, but
Not
yeah.
the good ones.
Well, they wouldn't actually have to be on a roller, but I'm just saying that's.
That'd be kind of fun.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe you could do it like at a state fair where they do that thing that spins around and then she barfs on the guy.
What a wonderful Hallmarkian meet cute that would be.
And it would be like red and green Christmassy vomit.
On the corral. Isn't it called the corral or the roundup?
Oh,
or
they have
something
different
like
names
that?
for it.
The rotor.
The rotor, yeah, that's
When the
another
floor
one.
drops out.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
At Six Flags St. Louis, it was known as Tom's Twister.
Oh.
Yes.
Who is Tom?
And the bottom
I
drops
don't know.
out.
Now, it's time for us to move on. We have Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What have you got?
Happy to be here. Scientists have discovered that monkeys have names for one another.
This is all BS.
For the study, marmoset monkeys.
These are scientists.
Oh, now you're on the scientist side. You weren't when we were talking about the continent splitting up, which
No.
we have
Because
verified.
that's not verified.
Scientists can't tell their ass from third base. Unless you're talking about monkeys naming each other.
121 million years ago, these are monkeys they interviewed.
For the study.
Is that right?
Yes.
For the study, marmoset monkeys were recorded while having natural conversations. An analysis showed that the monkeys use specific calls known as fee calls.
What is
Fee call.
PHF. It's PHEE to identify and
all
address
of a sudden,
specific
this is
individuals.
coming in perfect vision.
You know, I'm just
That's
reading.
why the name of the one monkey,
Here.
turd thrower.
The animals can also tell when a call was directed at them and responded more accurately when it was. Researchers said the discovery could offer insight into the evolution of human language.
Sometimes we're so used to it.
I know.
But sometimes it does hit me when
Creeps
I go,
up.
the focus on fecality.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's the name of the scientific
If it
study.
didn't exist, this show would not exist.
Don't blame me.
If there weren't a waste system
We would not
that
have
turned
a
up
show.
as
It
poop,
is
we
really something.
I'd be running a hot dog
You don't think
stand
it's interesting that
downtown.
monkeys have names for each other, though?
No, I think it is kind of interesting. They use the.
Don't they- I know they have whales do the same thing, right? They found out that they have a specific squeak they make, and that
Humans,
indicates
dolphins, and elephants are the only other species known to have the ability, Tom, not whales.
Elephants and dolphins, pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Animals are amazing. Animals are incredible.
I think whales. I thought we had that story that they
Well, it's not in my-
they listen to all those tapes of the whale squeaking and
Communicating, but not necessarily calling each
Communicating,
other
but not
by
having
name.
a name, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's the difference.
But I wonder what the monkeys' names translate into. If it's something that is based on the behavior of the monkey.
Like here comes old Johnny Four Bananas.
Yes, yeah,
Yes, that four bananas
or
are-
Bobby Wild Masturbator. The monkey over there in the corner at the zoo.
A lonely and potentially sexually frustrated dolphin has been blamed for a rash of attacks on swimmers in a Japanese town.
This is funny.
The BBC reports so far this year, the bottlenose dolphin is believed to be behind 18 attacks near the town of Mahama. The one incident left a young child's finger needing at least 20 stitches. At least 6 people injured last year. Officials have since warned dolphins not only bite, but they can drag you into the sea, which of course could be fatal. Dolphins may have been ostracized, this dolphin, from its own community. And
Because it's a maniac.
He's seeking alternative companionship is what he's looking for. He's lonely. It's sad.
Well, they need to do something.
Well, Chick and I did that thing in Bahamas where you swim with the dolphins. I do not recommend it. It was really cruel and
were they
awful.
aggressive?
No, but it's just weird, and the dolphins are penned in.
It's hard to be aggressive when you're Thorazine to hell.
Yeah, it was awful and smelled terrible. But
That's what I kept thinking. How aggressive would they be if they weren't all drugged? Yeah.
But they tell you, don't, especially the ladies, the dolphins will be aroused, and they tell you to be careful where you put your hands. And
Oh, yeah.
so, it was terrible. Please don't do it if you go there. The dolphins will, Hump you. Okay, sorry. Christy, back to you.
Also from the science desk, a new study has found male fruit flies become oblivious to physical danger while in the pursuit of sex. Researchers at the University of Brigham looked at which neurons in the fly's brain were activated during courtship. In the early stages of courtship, the creatures will abandon their pursuit to escape a threat. However, as it advances, the increase in dopamine blocks key sensory pathways, reducing the ability of the fly to respond to threat and causing it to focus simply on mating.
So it'll go through a dozen frogs just to get to the...
Yep.
Interesting.
You can see, according to study authors, you can see this kind of motivation at play all the time among humans as well. You can find out more in nature.
Didn't Kinsey start out, and I'm being serious, studying like fruit fly sex?
I think you're
right. It was
right.
something like that. A very small insect, and then it went... Hey,
and went on to bigger
penises.
Yes.
The guy says, he goes... It's the analogy he gives. Here it is. Imagine you're climbing a mountain and you're close to the summit. If the weather changes, conditions become dangerous, you might disregard that threat because you're so close to the goal.
Interesting.
So similarly with animals,
With fruit flies and sex.
when they're going to avoid certain things, but if it looks like it's going to be party time, they go for it. So it's, in other words, exactly like humans.
Wow.
And, so...
Harney.
Yeah, it's kind of from the Mr. Obvious Institute, I think.
That's so harny.
Raccoons are not native to Germany. Did you know that?
That's false.
But in
I thought they were where they were invented.
But in less than 100 years, the number of the little masked mammals in the country has grown to several 100,000. Some Germans refer to them as Waschbären.
Oh, yeah. The beautiful language,
they
isn't
call
it?
them washing bears because of their habit of dunking their food before they eat it.
I didn't know they did that.
I didn't
Washing
either.
bear through the forest. Washing bear. Remember that song, Tom? Yeah. Running bear?
Running bear.
Yeah.
While other Germans just call them straight up annoyances, especially when beer is involved. Mr. Berthold Langenhorst.
Butthole Langenhorst.
Berthold.
Oh. Well, you said Butthole.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I heard Butthole.
I heard Butthole, but I think it was Josh.
You're
to
a
be honest.
butthole.
I said Holt.
Of the German Nature Conservation Association said raccoons are funny and clever and they like beer. According to the Telegraph, vacationers and locals alike are getting home and discovering that raccoons have raided their kitchens, causing thousands of dollars worth of damage in the process, including killing household pets and stealing any beer they can find.
I like to think when they kill a household pet, they just walk up behind it and snap its neck. Like a hitman.
Little masks on.
Yes.
Little burglaring raccoons.
Just
Sorry,
so
Fluffy.
cold and matter of fact.
Good night.
Man.
Do you have
Fluffy.
raccoons in your backyard?
Yeah.
I do.
I think everybody has raccoons.
I have a lot
in
of
their backyard.
critters. Yeah.
I didn't realize
I
they
love
killed chickens till I talked to Jeff Oskey about his chickens.
Apparently, it's one of their favorite things to do.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Those chickens taste good.
You want to go kill some chickens?
Oh.
Hey, you want to go kill some chickens? Snap their necks.
You got the piano wire?
I'm a raccoon.
Back pocket.
You know, I got thumbs. You know that. I can open doors.
You got thumbs?
Snap necks.
I mean, that kind of means they would kill us if they thought they could.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're cute, those little hands.
I know, they are cute.
They are cute.
People have raccoons for pets, don't they? Like
Yeah,
a lot
I
of the
told
time.
you my neighbor in the trailer park had one.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Free
sure
rabies
did.
for everybody.
Didn't have rabies.
Did everybody know that it was a pet raccoon?
Oh, yeah. It didn't go outside. It stayed in the house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that had to be a lovely home.
Do they wear a diaper or?
What's that smell? That raccoon crap.
I mean, don't they
I
just,
don't know where it went to the bathroom. I never asked.
they release
You know what?
at will?
You know where it went to the bathroom? Anywhere it wanted.
Yeah.
Thank
is
you.
what it went
I
at.
don't know.
That's the problem.
Hey, don't mind our raccoon. Hey, bandit, stop strangling the cat.
You might be able to train a raccoon to go to a litter box or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Never had one.
Ace?
I saw a piece on the news yesterday about pet skunks.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a
and there's a convention.
You have a girlfriend that has a skunk?
2 of them.
Wait, well, hold it. There's a pet skunk convention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I bet the hookers are taking the weekend off.
Isn't that coming up?
Hey, the skunk convention's coming, Liz.
Isn't this
What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to go anywhere else but here.
The Ferret Palooza or whatever, the Buckeye Bash.
Oh, is that this weekend?
I think it's this weekend. Yeah, they asked me a long time ago to come and MC something.
They have like ferret races?
Ferret races and things.
They de-skunk the. They
stink.
They
Take the smell out of the
smeller out of the skunks.
Oh, really?
They're so cute.
Yeah, that's
so cute.
That's what the piece was about.
Don't they bite?
No.
Baby skunks are one of the cutest animals you'll ever see.
Yeah, they're
Is that right?
adorable.
Look up a baby skunk. They don't call them baby skunks. They're called
scats.
Let's see,
Well, no, it's not. It's not. I know what you're thinking.
Skunkles.
Snits.
It doesn't rhyme with. Never mind.
Oh no! If you have more than one, it's a snatch of baby skunks. That's right.
Oh, that's
what
the
it is.
closest we're going to get. Hey, Pat, you got a song about this?
Skunks? No.
No. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Marijuana sellers cannot hand out food and drinks from ice cream trucks in Ohio. The Akron Beacon Journal reports the state's Division of Cannabis Control has proposed fines totaling over $200,000 against 5 businesses for violating its advertising rules. Most of the fines involve promotions ahead of the August 6th start of recreational pot sales in Ohio, including signs that were too large or not approved by the state. The largest proposed fine of $150,000 was issued to Greenleaf Apothecaries for giving out food and beverages from an ice cream truck advertising free ice cream on social media.
But it's all a ruse to sell pot?
And using a sign that was
an advertising.
not attached to the dispensary.
No, but I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
They're advertising the fact that marijuana is going to be legal to sell. But they've got apparently very strict regulations on how you're allowed to advertise it, and ice cream trucks is not one of them. Seems to me to be a pretty minor crime. They're not selling.
No, I think that's a major crime if they're, hey, we're an ice cream truck, and then you show up and they're actually dealing drugs.
No. They're advertising
They're just
their store.
advertising their store.
Dispensary.
They weren't selling drugs from the ice cream
Yeah,
truck.
but you can't market that stuff to kids. That's an ice cream truck. This law makes perfect sense.
Oh, look.
Adults eat ice cream.
Yeah, all right.
Is this Truckin' by the Grateful Dead? Oh, wait a minute. Is that Turkey in the Straw? Okay.
I'm all for that law. Sorry, pot store. You can't pretend to be an ice cream truck.
But they're not selling the pot out of the ice cream truck.
I don't care.
They really don't.
This is the same reason the Bozo Show in Chicago had to turn down all of the LSD commercials.
Right. This is like calling your brothel Helen's preschool. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But do the pot stores have to drum up business? I'd assume it would be.
Well, you have to. There are going to be more than one pot stores, so you want to.
It would make sense actually to sell ice cream at the pot store.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
You get the munchies and you double dip right there. Okay, I'm sorry. What else you got?
Do they have cannabis ice cream?
Probably.
Authorities in New York City incinerated over 8,000 pounds of illegal cannabis. WABC reports New York City Mayor Eric Adams used a crane to move the cannabis products into an incinerator at a facility on Long Island.
That sounds like a photo op.
Yeah, no
party.
joke. The move comes after a months-long crackdown on the sale of illegal cannabis products. Governor Adams assured the facility was equipped with a filtration system so that no one in the area would be getting high.
So they're burning how many tons of pot?
8,000 pounds.
4 tons.
The heat from burning the cannabis and other garbage is converted into
when they
renewable
do that,
energy.
Interestingly enough, Fahrenheit 420 is the required temperature for the literary reference there. Sorry.
Not 451. It's 420.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there was an east wind, so for the first time in a long time, New Jersey smelled good. From the east, you see.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The breeze blowing across the Hudson, you see.
Hey, it's time to buy new earbuds, isn't it?
Sure it is.
Think about Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds that have been upgraded. With Raycon's everyday earbuds, you now get active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus that quick charge function. 10 minutes of charging gets you 90 minutes of battery. And the ergonomic design and optimized gel tips fit every ear ever made, a cozy custom fit. We received our Raycons, the upgraded everyday earbuds, in their brand new vibrant colors: blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 20 to 40% off site-wide. You'll get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Check out the Raycons. They're the best. They cost about half as much. Coming up, interesting TV news on the way involving the TV show Friends and something that's happening about Friends. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick, at the Dude Wipes sports desk. I played this a little bit earlier, and Josh, I know he recognized it immediately. This is a television theme song.
Oh, it is Baywatch, isn't it?
Yep.
They're kind of tricking you in the beginning. You think it's going to be Miami Vice.
In the new Hulu docu-series.
Sorry.
Oh, what great vocals, huh?
It is silly.
Jimmy Jamison from Survivor.
Survivor, yeah. In the new Hulu docu-series after Baywatch, actor Jeremy Jackson reveals he used to sneak into his female co-stars' trailers and huff their dirty swimsuits.
Really?
The now 43-year-old boasted that he had smelled everyone's genitals on Baywatch.
Oh.
God, why am I reading this? Mr. Jackson.
You're promoting, what is the name of the show?
Baywatch. Oh, after Baywatch.
So this is a documentary about Baywatch?
Yes. Mr. Jackson said that at the time, he was mostly interested in Nicole Eggert and said, we had a very intimate moment, her and I, that she never knew about.
Oh.
Ms. Eggert, by the way, was not shocked by the revelation. She said, I know Jeremy very well. Quote, this surprises me not at all. There's nothing Jeremy could say that would freak me out. And I'm not even mad. At 14-year-old Jeremy, I mean puberty on a show like that. I love grown-up Jeremy for being honest about being 14.
Oh, he was 14.
Yes.
Boy, that is a little more innocent then.
Yeah. That sounds a little better than a 43-year-old man doing it. Yeah.
I mean,
and in Hollywood, I'm surprised it wasn't Hasselhoff's underwear. If you want to be honest about it.
Well, maybe.
Is that right? No kidding.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Casualness.
What do they say? Steers and...
There you go.
I would think that being 14 in the set of that, the hard part would be hiding your erections constantly when Pamela Anderson's bouncing around.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I think that was the reason.
That must have been difficult.
Didn't they, well, speaking of erections, didn't on the show Lassie.
Speaking of erections, on the show Lassie.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We went from Baywatch's Pamela Anderson to a dog.
Yeah.
I believe all of the Lassies were boy dogs.
That's because you can't train a girl dog.
And I'm pretty sure of this, and they had to make doggy merkins, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
To hide the the lipstick thing for the puppies. So doesn't have anything to do with Baywatch, certainly.
No, it doesn't.
But I've got another TV theme song.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
You recognize this one? Here we go. Let's see. Try it like this.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Boy, who's doing this cover?
That's not the version.
That's not the real one.
Yeah, that's the Rembrandts.
Oh, it must be some live.
They did a
week ago at a Rib Fest.
Yeah, that's not the one.
I love Rib Fest.
Rib Fest for fun.
Well, sure, but
Always reminds me of the movie The Killing Fields.
If you listen, is that really the Rembrandts live? Yeah. If you listen to it, you can tell
that live.
He's
the Rembrandts. The story on that is the TV show Friends. They wanted to use an REM song. I think it was the Shiny Happy People, and they got turned down. So at the last minute, they had to find a band on Warner Brothers Records that would do it, and the Rembrandts did not want to do it. It was written by the producers. The song was written by the producers of the show, and then then it became kind of a minor hit. So the Rembrandts wrote a couple more verses, but I mean, those guys have to be making huge amounts of cash on this thing.
Well, that is not the original version, but you can tell that he is singing it for the 25,000th time.
Yes,
he does not sound happy to be singing it in that version.
They didn't want to sing it the first time.
Well, they hate money.
Wasn't that their only hit?
Of course.
Just the way it is, baby.
Just the way it is from the
Yeah,
first
that's a good
album.
song. That's not a
great.
bad song.
It's a great album too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, good band.
I saw them in concert doing it, and they start. We had a lot of success doing a TV theme, and they start the Green Acres theme. Dun, 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 and then they go into.
You saw the Rembrandts?
Yeah,
they were in here.
I have feelings. I have a heart.
Okay, all right.
I care for people.
Tremendous first album.
I'm emotional.
Well, the couch from the TV show Friends is going up for auction.
The couch.
Julian's auction said the event marks the 30th anniversary of the series and will feature other iconic items like the Central Perk sign, as well as costumes worn by the entire cast.
Is it the couch from Monica's apartment or
the
couch
Central Perk?
From the Central Perk. I don't know.
Coffee shop.
Either way, don't touch anything in any of those vials.
Oh.
Boy,
there's a lot of humor there.
Hang on a second. You're really making friends now, buddy. You are on your own.
There are also going to be costumes worn by some of the show's famous guest stars. It'll take place on September 23rd, both in person in Los Angeles as well as online. So if you're a Friends fan, you'll check out Julian's auctions. Yeah.
I can get some Morgan Fairchild stuff.
There you go.
Oh, Hatchet face? Yeah, she's
you don't want
beautiful.
something that Jennifer Aniston's ass has been sitting on?
I want Morgan.
Well,
really?
Man knows what he likes.
Yeah, nose that you have to buy. You go broke buying sheets. I bet her nose cuts up the sheets when she rolls around.
She was pretty.
Sorry, honey, my angular face ripped our sheets again.
She was very pretty.
Morgan Fairchild?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you
attractive
people?
woman. An attractive woman.
She was pretty. Yeah,
You
she
could
was
slip her
pretty.
face. She looks like one of those dogs that the really thin dogs. What are they called?
Afghan hound?
I think so.
Yeah.
You could slip them under a door if you have to.
Attractive dogs.
No,
like a dachshund?
You could slide Morgan Fairchild under a door if you had to. What are you guys talking about? Good God, man.
The location where One Direction singer at the time, Harry Styles, is believed to have had his first kiss has been fenced off to protect it from pilgriming fans.
What the hell were you going to say?
I don't know.
Wow.
Twemlow Viaduct, near the Stars' home village of Holmes Chapel in Cheshire, has become a destination for fans who scratch their names into the bricks.
That's insanity.
Network Rail, which owns the site, has since erected a fence to prevent further damage to the 183-year-old viaduct. Black panels were added to the fence to give fans an alternate place to leave their names and messages.
Oh, yeah. You know, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm confused. This is where Harry
Styles said he had his first kiss at this particular spot. Yeah. What'd you think?
Are they going to do a tour?
What do you mean? Are they going to do a tour?
Second base?
Oh, I see.
No.
This is where he lost his
Third base,
virginity.
the tube stop.
Mind the gap, indeed.
Yeah. In fact, caress the gap, if you will. Penetrate the... Never mind. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
They did a great job.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
We get a song today?
One.
Oh, we've got a couple, yeah.
Three.
You're counting those. So you go da 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 da. Put anything in there you want.
That's two right there. You've just.
Do you have to keep track so you can get your pay at the end of the week?
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Sports Desk.
You're paid by song.
There's Ace Cosby. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. We can get another song out of Pat.
I have a surprise, but it may backfire.
What?
It's a serious song.
This won't have any.
It's a tribute.
It won't fit in today's show if something backfires.
What do you got?
It's a big surprise. Now, when Tom has a surprise lately, it's been what? If Tom says he has a surprise,
it's.
I just surprised Chick with a poster. Of course. That I had framed for him.
Thank you very much.
That's nice. Very kind. Tom does great posters. He's very proud of them, so he may not have a sense of humor about them. This is Kenny Rogers, the poster. Kenny Rogers, the poster.
The poster. All right.
On a warm summer's afternoon, in a dimly lit office, Tom's working on a poster for a Bob and Tom live event.
It's kind of inside, really.
He just stood there staring.
Oh, yeah.
With PJ in the darkness.
Yeah, he did.
He found a misspelled word and a frame that was bent. He said, I started off in silkscreen. Did all our album covers. It's not done till it's perfect. Many emails back and forth. I drive everybody crazy with my attention to detail. It's my OCD with posters that caused my divorce. You got to know how to hang them. Try not to bang them. Line them up just right. Using a level is a must. Make sure the font is big enough.
Oh, yeah.
When it's on the computer, there'll be time enough for printing when the poster's done.
Very nice.
That's funny. I just gave Chick a poster a few minutes ago.
You do a great job.
Oh, well, they're very nice. Now, we have them all over the studio here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All new ones. Yeah,
Very cool posters.
Lots of nice pictures of everybody.
Yeah.
And drawings. And the puppets. The puppets are on some of the posters.
They sure are.
The puppets are going to have a new presentation coming soon.
Okay, it's not a rest home anymore. It's an insane asylum. There are puppets and cartoons of everyone. And
there's a great drawing of Josh in the hallway that somebody did for us.
Thank God it's out in the hallway.
I like that. It greets me every morning when I walk in.
Very nice poster. Or picture.
Now, let's get back to the news desk. Once again, it's the Silac Insurance News Desk starring Christy Lee.
Oasis, the band known for hits like Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger, reuniting, and it feels so good. Following that 15-year hiatus, the band has announced it will play now 17 dates. They just added 3 more to the original 14. Tickets going on sale this weekend. All the shows will be in Wales, England, Scotland, and Ireland next July and August so far. Pre-sale will be held today, though users have to know the name of the band's original drummer to register for the pre-sale tickets.
That's interesting.
There are plans to perform in other continents outside of Europe later next year, however.
Barring any murders.
Fights, yes. Yeah. You'll recall that the band split in 2009 after many years of infighting between brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher. The brothers have regularly performed Oasis songs at their solo gigs, but the reunion would mark the first time the two have played together in more than a decade. A lot of people talking about this tour. A lot of people excited about it.
I plainly remember when the Beatles broke up, and I thought, how could those people, those poor people, working together, making magic like that, why would they ever want to break up? The creativity and the amount of material they put out,
money,
and the money they were, and then. I kind of get it now. I get it. I totally get it.
Now, you've been in here a lot longer than the Beatles were together. Think about that.
Yeah, we all have.
Yeah. Like
your thoughts, Ace?
Well, they say it's the reunion of Oasis. I wonder how many of the band are in that.
None. Just
I don't think it really matters.
Just say the Gallagher brothers.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they have the band?
It's Noel's band actually now.
Oh, okay.
And Liam's involved.
Gotcha.
Liam's a riot. I mean, he is crazy.
And has Wonderwall become kind of the go-to guitar guy at the party song?
Yeah, it's a cool little chord change. That's
I
what everybody's
that
playing.
Song.
Yeah, they're all playing that.
It's catchy. People know it. Everybody can sing along.
And they're going to do a North American.
Maybe. They haven't announced that yet, but I guarantee if this goes well, they will.
Well, according to Ace, it's just a cash grab, and that's all they're doing.
I got divorced a lot. Lots of money. I need to go on the road again.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had actual audio.
That was
of Gallagher. Wow.
Yeah.
You don't have to get me anything for Christmas.
Is that the case? Is that the case? One of them got divorced?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but so what?
Yeah, I know. It's
if the record company was still a record company, you wouldn't see anybody on tour anymore. That's the only
Yeah.
way anybody can make any
That's
money.
exactly right.
Yeah,
you got to tour to make money.
You got a tour.
There's a video out there where Liam shows up drunk, apparently, and Noel wouldn't let him play. He sat in the balcony and heckled Oasis.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
It is hilarious.
Well, didn't the brothers from the Kinks,
Yeah, they were famously.
didn't they get into a fist fight on stage?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Whiskey Town got in a fist fight. Ryan Adams' old band, they fist fight on stage all the time about songs.
Really?
Phil and Don Everly, they were famously.
The Allman Brothers always got along. See?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think Gilmore and Waters ever got to fisticuffs. But,
It was close, though.
I had to have been.
Oh, there's the chick you were mentioning, that Eagles thing. Was it what Felder and Glenn Fry?
I'm going to kick your ass, Don. Don, I'll beat your ass, Glenn. Yeah, whatever you think, Don. Whatever you think.
Yeah, well,
I'll
we're
see you
done.
at the limo. I want to be in a fight where I can threaten a guy and say, I'll see you at the limo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
A documentary about Elton John's early years and his final North American concerts coming later this year.
If it's called Only the Good Songs, I'll watch.
It's called Elton John Never Too Late.
That sounds like newer stuff. I don't
It shows
think so.
John as he prepared for his last show at Dodger Stadium, and he recalls the highs and lows of his career. It will feature a new Elton John song.
They also interview his first butt plug.
That's just.
You know, there
Ah.
are different, different
I
lifestyles out there.
I don't feel so bad about my failed couch joke. I thought it would be pretty funny. The old vial of.
It will have a limited theatrical run starting November 15th before it streams on Disney Plus starting December 13th. So a gift for you for Christmas, chick.
Man, I don't know.
Really?
There was like one or two songs on Caribou, Ticking
Ticking,
and the
yeah.
other one.
Then it all fell apart.
That's it. You can have the rest of it.
He had that good one last year.
No, he didn't.
No.
No, none of the.
Where he did the Rocket Man
And
thing.
every-
I hate it.
Have you heard about Tim Rice? That someone comes around every Christmas Eve and shoots his porch light out?
What?
That's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's far too much behind the scenes stuff. Enjoy the work itself. There's just so much.
Yeah, the more you find out about behind the scenes, the less you like everything.
It's just not. Yeah, just listen to the work.
Are we going to have a documentary? I think we should have a documentary about the show.
Wow, can you imagine?
Look at him. Look at him.
You got a real
I don't have time for this.
Oh.
Well, you wouldn't have anything to do with it because that will make it only more popular. And the unauthorized Tom Griswold had nothing to do with it. Biography.
I mean, what do we?
If he started a documentary, we'd be still doing it 10 years.
You know, we had major disagreements over the fourth line in Shirtless Girl.
I prefer.
I wanted to say nipple, and
Pat wanted
nobody
poop.
wants to see that. Well, they probably do, because now that's all people seem to be interested in. Is the behind the scenes of things.
Well, Tom would do the movie poster. Yeah.
Oh, I did the poster. Mm-hmm. Oh, but I've got a really good one in the works, by the way.
Christ.
Oh, really?
It's designed for Chick to hate it.
Oh, why would you want to do that to him?
You have missed my entire reasoning as to this whole poster thing.
When I do it, it will
If
be.
you would give equal-
It'll be. I'll stick it in the hallway one morning. He'll come in, and it'll be beside himself.
With anger, though, you're saying.
If you would give equal.
He wants you angry.
If you would give equal attention to anything like you do to these posters, I think we would have a little better working environment.
Okay, we'll
see. Show.
We'll see.
Okay.
Christy, what's
So
coming
if
up?
somebody goes, what happened on Friday's show right before Labor Day when Tom was blathering about what? Well, I don't know.
It's a good surprise.
But have you seen the poster from the show?
Hey, real quick before we take a break, if you have plans to stay at Grand Canyon National Park over the Labor Day weekend,
bring a floaty.
I got bad news for you. You're going to have to move because the park has had a huge water problem, and the water pipeline has failed to the whole region, and that means that all of those people had to be moved out of the national park and find accommodations elsewhere. Restrictions will run throughout the holiday. Hotels are near or at capacity.
Do you hear that, Tom?
Yeah.
Hotels are restricted.
What is this? Is a gentleman's agreement?
It's bad.
Remake?
The park will
Do you get that
remain
reference,
open
Jack?
during the day, but officials say hotels outside the park will have to be filled up, and they are not affected by the water ban, but there's no... the pipeline has failed that was built in 1961, so there's no water going into that part of the Grand Canyon right now. It's been bad all summer, but it finally failed right before the biggest weekend of the year for them.
Okay, coming up, one of my favorite things. In the news, we have...
The Fugitive.
The Fugitive in the news.
And The Jaws of Life.
Well, no one cared for me playing The Fugitive. I think you've known that for a long time. But I thought it was hilarious. It's a classic, iconic.
Is this in our documentary?
This is our
gag,
documentary.
really, more of a running gag.
Bighorns.
Chick was never happy about anything. You know that. I don't know what made him that way, other than me. I don't know what his problem was.
Well, if you got a problem right now,
Yeah.
enjoying our show, perhaps you need to relax at home and feel confident
Wrap
and
up in
comfortable.
that Afghan and forget everything. Secure, safe, and protected. And you're Simply Safe security system. It's been protecting my compound for over 10 years now. There's no way Tom sneaks up on me at my home with my Simply Safe. I sleep better every night, knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me. And if someone does try to break in, they send emergency help when I need it most. Exclusive LiveGuard protection is what it's called at Simply Safe. Agents act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm, and they can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them, hey, police are on the way. You can have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners enjoy. Simply Safe is offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off a system you can't lose. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer, well, for the last 2 days of summer and into the fall with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, they've caught a fugitive, or as they like to call him, a fugitive. We'll find out why and who when we come back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. How are you?
I'm all right.
At the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, we have a stack of Dude Wipes over there. We're awaiting the arrival of the Dumpkin Spice Dude Wipes. Not a joke, but an actual product.
Just in time for fall.
So looking forward to that. That's Christy Lee's voice. She is coming to us from the Silac Insurance Company news desk, and we were talking about the TV show The Fugitive.
Yeah, because a Tennessee murder suspect on the run from law enforcement was captured after falling through the ceiling of the house where he was hiding.
See this video?
The U.S. Marshal Service. They have a video of this?
Is it me, or does this happen a lot?
Yeah, it
Seems
does.
like it. The U.S. Marshal Service. Well, you know, they don't build houses like they used to, Chick. You know that.
That's true.
The U.S. Marshal Service said an arrest warrant had been issued for Mr. Diario Wilkerson back in May, and this month a multi-agency task force tracked him to a residence in Memphis. The 20-year-old attempted to hide in the attic while marshals searched the residence but fell through the ceiling. Mr. Wilkerson was not injured and was taken into custody on charges of first-degree murder and reckless endangerment deadly weapon.
First-degree murder?
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, he's quite the fugitive.
But can't be much of a house if you can fall through the attic ceiling.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You can do that a lot. You just, if you step on the...
I've done it.
Yeah.
Twice.
That's how you...
2 different houses.
Some attics have a floor, right?
I mean, I think most houses are built to where it's just...
It's just drywall underneath the
beams,
rafters,
and then insulation, and yeah.
I think there's an area of some people keep some plywood laying across the
Yeah.
joists,
Yeah.
and you put your heavy stuff there.
Maybe Memphis doesn't have very strong building codes. That's what we're taking out of this. But yeah, Chick, you found that when you fell through the ceiling, didn't you? Out of touch. Didn't you find that you're?
Oh, I did, and fortunately, I landed on a joist, and my testicles broke my fall.
Yes.
Just the most.
You got
gorgeous-
to you got to stand on the joist
purple
when you're
and yellow and blue. And, yeah.
up there. But yeah, this is a serious crime case. But the guy falls through the ceiling right there when the cops are standing there.
Good. I'm glad.
What if he was funny? Like they said, "Hey, mind if I drop in, fellas?" And a couple little jokes for the police.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Mind if I drop in, fellas?
We have a famous story about another fugitive that I know Pat has a song about that I've always enjoyed. This was a guy from allegedly from the mafia, the Italian mob in Italy, and the guy happened to be an expert chef. And while he was in hiding, he started doing videos that didn't show his face. And he would do these videos and stick them up there. And they were all over the internet. And then it turned out that he had a tattoo that was quite specific. And the authorities in Italy were aware of it. And they noticed the tattoo in one of this guy's videos and tracked him down. He was wanted by the police for trafficking cocaine. And he was part of a large crime gang from Italy. But he was tracked down. His name was Marc Claude Biart. But he was tracked down by the tattoos that he had while doing culinary videos. And, Pat, you have a kind of a tribute to this guy?
No, my friend does.
Oh.
Hey, me! There's no such thing as the mob. Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
On the radio. I changed my name. My name is Luigi Accusatore.
Okay, Luigi, it's good to see you. What's going on?
With my girlfriend Gina Statutori, always by my side. If we get married, we have to go to Greece to get married. It's illegal over there. So here we go. Let me see how big my organ is in the mix here. Oh, that feels good. Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. Ba-da-da-da. I'm a chef, I'm not a trafficking cocaine. As a powder sugar, I flush it down the drain. I give a bribe. Please judge your honor, this is a thinglicious for guilty. So I can go on a TV and keep making a spaghetti. Ba-da-da-dum. I'm on YouTube making pizza pie. I am not that mafioso guy. I make lasagna, macaroni, and the finest rigatoni. Now I gotta sell me tried his bologna. Everybody, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. One more time.
Ba-da-da-dum.
I'm on YouTube grilling portobello. I am not a crazy good a fella. I make it a meatball and linguine, and I drink a little vino. Now I got a cellmate who wants to sodomy. Oh, get in the trunk. Drive you somewhere, you son of a...
Oh, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Arrivederci.
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 Good luck to you and Gina Statutori. She looks like a very nice lady. She is. Remember that scene in Goodfellas where he's cutting the garlic with the razor? Mm-hmm. I've always loved that. Is that a thing that people do?
It wasn't like that for wise guys. Time in the joint, we usually had a fish and a meat for dinner. They've got wine. Yeah, they had their
In
own
the
little
joint?
cell. Yeah, that's what they call
They
it.
have their own little room.
Yeah.
Not that little. They're kind of...
Yeah, they're playing cards and drinking wine. Yeah,
pretty good gig. Great movie. Now we get back to Christy Lee. What else is happening over there?
A thief in California made off with the so-called Jaws of Life tool after firefighters rescued a girl who was stuck in a swing. Mr. Charles Welch told KTVU his 10-year-old granddaughter got into the swing at an Oakland park, but she got caught in the seat and could not get out. The Oakland Fire Department called. Firefighters needed to use the hydraulic rescue tool to extract her from the swing.
Well, that's just clumsy.
In the aftermath of the rescue, firefighters realized their 55-pound tool worth about $15,000 was missing. Police are still trying to locate the thief.
What would you use a Jaws of Life for?
I have no
idea. How do you
idea.
fence that? I mean, is it scrap metal or...
Maybe they assume they can break into places with it.
You think?
Oh,
maybe.
Oh, there you go. Maybe they can cut open an ATM?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I never even thought of that.
It's just possible.
I don't know what the Jaws of Life looks like. Do you?
Yeah.
It looks like, have you seen Jaws? The movie?
Yeah, I have seen
It's
Jaws.
like those sharks
sure.
on that.
A big mouth.
And it comes in and bites.
It's
very, very strong.
I always kind of thought it was like is it on wheels and it's like a giant.
I've seen some where guys hold them and they just look kind of heavy. And
All right, I have to look it up.
yeah.
Like
I think you might recognize it.
Like a giant bolt cutter?
Yeah, just look it up. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, I've never even thought about it.
And when it cuts, there's like some engine that takes over.
Right.
And it gets really loud, and then it snaps through whatever you're trying to snap through.
Well, it seems like
Well, that one must $15,000 is what he said.
That's what he said.
I can get you one for $600 on
used
eBay.
one, yeah, right. Well, it's probably a lesser Jaws of life. Does it have all of its teeth?
Oh, here we go. This is
Jaws 3 of life.
I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's like opening a car window. Like it's got in between.
Yeah, it's huge.
There you go. There you go. That's a better picture than what I have.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-foot pair of electronic pliers.
Exactly. Aha.
But I think you're right, Josh. That might be something that someone could use to try to break into a building or something.
Maybe.
Speaking of breaking, did you see the story about the 4-year-old boy who broke the jar?
yes, the
A 4-year-old
ancient.
boy accidentally broke a rare 3,500-year-old jar at a museum in Israel. He has been forgiven, though, and invited back. Alex Geller, the boy's dad, said his son is very curious and that he just wanted to see what was inside.
No, he's a brat and he needs to go time out.
Yeah, it was one of those big jars, and he had pulled it forward to look inside, and it fell and broke. The Bronze Age jar was one of many artifacts exhibited out in the open, part of the Hecht Museum's vision of letting visitors explore history without barriers. The restoration of the jar is expected to be complete in a matter of days, and it could be back on exhibit as early as next week.
Glue it back together?
Curators hope to turn this disaster into a teachable moment. The child has been invited to return to the museum today.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to expect certain like that if you have an exhibit that's, hey, touch whatever you want.
Well, if I was him, I'd put a book down the back of my pants, if you know what I mean.
Well, Josh, you were asking about this the other day. You were asking.
What's
this is the same kid that when he went to see Venus de Milo, she had arms.
Oh, jeez.
By the time he leaves.
Well, this is strike 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Watch your kid. Danes are welcoming the return of South Korean noodles that have been banned for being too spicy. Earlier this year, authorities banned 3 varieties of Samyang Foods instant ramen line for
I'm
opposing
Sam Yang. How are you?
serious health risk. Samyang contested that the ban, and this week the regulation was partially reversed after officials found that 2 of the 3 variations do not exceed the critical level of, is it Capacian? Is that how you say that scale?
I'm not remembering.
Capacian.
Sam Yang, the way she moves.
Celebrated the move by serving up noodles to social media influencers.
Have you ever had these, Josh?
On a Copenhagen harbor.
You've had the Samyang brand?
The 2-time spicy. That's what Eddie turned me on to years ago. And
Gotcha.
Oh.
They will kick you.
I had incredibly spicy ramen over there. Yes. Yeah. Hurt.
Do you buy it like you do Thai food here? They go, do you want it medium, hot?
It was in the package.
It was just in the package. Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't know if it was at a restaurant where you could alter the spice.
So it was so hot they banned it in a country.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Denmark. But it's back. I guess people are happy.
You ate it? You ate it, Ace?
I eat it all the time, yeah.
You eat it all the time?
So you can buy it here in the States?
Yeah.
Okay.
World markets?
Do you eat it on the toilet directly so you can...
Not everybody's body reacts like yours.
Okay, I'm just saying.
And I don't think your body reacts that way either. That's pretty fast.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's an
lightning
issue.
fast.
That's like, you'd hear machinery if that were the case.
You like ramen, Tom?
No. Have you ever had it?
Yeah. It's very salty.
It is very salty, yeah. But man, sometimes it's just perfect. It's, you're just in the mood for
egg noodle, a nice egg noodle.
For preservatives.
Is there do they do a lot of pun names like Friends, Ramens, and Countrymen, or
They don't.
Ramen.
Yeah, absolutely do not.
Everybody loves ramen.
Noble ramen.
Yeah.
Well, they can't. They won't use another restaurant. Ding dong.
Well, it's my regional one. Check localistics.
Yeah. Here's a story I don't know if you saw. About 60 members of the public attended a 5-course meal at a state prison in Northeast Ohio.
This sounds fun.
That the facility says is the first of its kind in state history. The meal was prepared with food grown in the garden on the prison grounds. The incarcerated men who participated in the event are enrolled in a course that teaches students cooking techniques and other certifications needed to work in a restaurant.
All right.
The men in the program are serving a variety of sentences. Some will graduate and have the option to work for restaurants in the Cleveland area upon their release. Would you go to this meal?
Sure.
I like that they're doing stuff like that, but at the same time, it's also, boy, isn't it?
What? What? There's a file in my cake. What's that?
I mean, you have a nice meal, and then maybe you find out what the guy's in for. You go, geez.
Well, I kind of left that out.
Handy with a knife.
Yeah. Some of them were in for murder. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of took that out.
Terrible things.
Yeah.
Why they send you to prison?
Got to learn a skill.
I think it's a nice way to rehabilitate and give them a skill.
Hopefully,
and-
yeah.
Sure.
Rio de Janeiro police carried out 16 search warrants targeting claw machines that children love to play.
Yeah.
They were across the city. Police said the machines defraud users who believe that scoring the stuffed animals is a test of skill. In fact,
somebody like Tom started this lawsuit.
they are games of chance like slot machines and are therefore illegal in Brazil.
Oh.
Officers seized claw machines, laptops, tables, cell phones, firearms, and yes, even the stuffed animals. They're investigating whether organized crime may be the invisible hand behind the claw, if you will.
Okay.
In Rio, with all
In
the
Rio.
crime they've got there, they're worried about the claw machines.
Yes.
I just hate those things because no one ever wins. And the stuffed animals in there are dusty because they were made in the 60s. Oh, look, there's a Howdy Doody in there. The kids,
Look, there's an elf.
Oh, look, I got a snort.
No, Alf would be too recent. Okay, well, thank you very much.
That's all I got.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Oh, I do have
Christina.
one more story, but this might really ruin your weekend if I do it. The
Oh,
rattlesnake
good.
den. Did you see this?
Rattlesnake den?
A mega den of hundreds of rattlesnakes in Colorado is getting even bigger now that the late summer is here and babies are being born. Thanks to live streamed video, scientists watching the den are learning more about rattlesnakes, including how they care for their young. The rattlesnake den is home to as many as 2,000 rattlers at this time.
What?
They're being studied by researchers at a university in California who are also enlisting the public's help in tasks that include how to tell the snakes apart. It's called Project Rattlecam.
Well, that's telling them apart. Oh, each individual rattlesnake
Yes.
apart? I gotcha.
Did they give them names?
They must.
Maybe. If you have 2,000 snakes, you got to identify them some way.
Well, how'd you like to just... Hey, let's go spelunking. Did you want to go spelunking? And you crawl right into that.
Man. In the wild, I wonder, what do, baby snakes eat?
Smaller things. So, yeah, bugs.
I mean, on their own.
Yeah, they'll eat bugs and they'll eat small fish. But in the desert, probably mice.
Man.
Because remember, snakes can eat well above the size of their heads.
Yeah, their jaws unlocked, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't necessarily know that about rattlesnakes, but...
No, this is interesting. I wanted to see the story you just did, Chrissy, so I Googled claw machines.
Yeah.
I didn't find that one, but I found this one. Wildlife experts had to rescue a groundhog trapped inside a claw machine at a Pennsylvania mini golf course.
Oh, I just wanted a bear to play with.
At the Meadows Family Fun mini golf course, inside the claw machine, a little groundhog. That's so cute.
Daddy, if
And
I
what
get
do
the
we-
groundhog, do I get to keep it?
What do we know? There'd be groundhog poop in there, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
And urine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, poop and pee.
Yeah, and boogers from the groundhog nose.
Poop, pee, and snot. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Frozen seed, maybe. They got irony.
Of course,
Could have ejaculated while he was in there.
the fireman got there and, like all the prizes inside, found it was impossible to get the baby groundhog out of the thing. Had to tear apart the window on it. Right now, I want to talk to you about retiring, in case you're thinking about it.
Sounds good. Talk to me. Yeah.
Well, more than 61% of Americans recently surveyed said, yikes, I'm not going to have enough money when I'm out of here. The Social Security is not going to be enough. This is why you want to plan ahead. This is where the Silac Insurance Company comes in, because they're experts in a little something called annuities. And annuities can provide you with funds when you decide it's time to stop working. See what I'm talking about. Get all the details at silacins.com. That's the Silac Insurance Company, SILAC. INS.com, or you can just go to bobandtom.com, where Chick McGee will guide you through some interesting aspects about annuities from Silac. Certain restrictions apply. See if you qualify and see if it's something you're interested in. It might be very nice to know that you're going to have a check coming when you don't have the one coming from the place where you work. The days of the gold watch and the goodbye party and the cake and a continuing paycheck are pretty much gone for most of us. So find out about checking out an annuity. And that's, once again, it's Silac, SILAC. They bring us the Christy Lee News at the Silac News Desk. And you can just go to bobandtom.com and get some more information by clicking on that. And once again, see Chick McGee and his award-winning performance.
Yes, thank you, Silac.
Talks about the importance of Silac. I also want to remind you real quick, the NFL season just around the corner, and we're going to be having some fun. Every week we will do a new contest. And we're going to have some great prizes from Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com, including, well, you'll see. You'll have your option for a whole bunch of great stuff from Steven Singer. And all you got to do is pick. And then the winner each week will also get to pick against Chick McGee in the famous Bob and Tom Show Shoe-In of the Week. We're coming right back. It is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Life is made up of many gorgeous moments. Cherish them all, big and small, with Blue Nile. Whether it's for yourself or a loved one, Blue Nile's unrivaled selection of expertly crafted fine jewelry and statement pieces help make all your moments sparkle. Blue Nile's experts are on hand to guide you, and their diamond guarantee ensures you get the highest quality at the best price. Celebrate a life well lived in the most radiant way and save up to 30% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
It's the weekend lounge music. I love this.
Yeah, this is very loungy. Very nice, friends. Thank you very much.
We're sliding into the holiday weekend. By the way, it is Labor Day Monday, Tom.
I just remembered that. Thank you. And
why is this on my button bar? Has this been on my button bar for long, Jason?
It was a dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling along.
You like this one?
I don't, but I recognize it for what it was. Crap. But
shaky town. I says Big
sure was popular, huh?
Yeah, it was.
CB radios. Oh, they were everywhere.
Convoy was the name of the song, and it became a TV movie, right?
Yeah, it was a movie. Chris Christopherson, Ally McGraw. Yeah, it was a movie.
Like in the theater movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bert Convy? Is he in that?
Bert Convy is in Semi-Tough.
I thought Bert Convy just hosted game shows.
Well,
he did win, lose, or draw for sure.
Bert Convy is great in a movie called Semi-Tough. He plays like the Bernhard Langer, whatever it is, the guy from the TM movement.
Or the Est or whatever.
Yeah, Est. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Est. Sorry, not TM.
What about, he was also a host of Tattletales. Remember Tattletales?
Oh, yeah.
You get the husband and wife of, like it would be Dodie Goodman and I don't know who Dodie's husband was. It would be, what's-her-face from the Match Game and Jack Klugman all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Summers.
Brett Summers.
Brett Summers and Jack Klugman were married. Huh?
Nothing.
She wasn't born a woman, but no, they were on there.
Time now to review.
I think Marty Allen and Mrs. Marty Allen.
No kidding.
Barbara Allen.
I love Marty Allen.
Barbara Allen.
Hello, Derek.
Time now for Today in History. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Not moving this to the front of the show, huh? Okay. No. See no point in it. Is that right?
This one's for you, Pat.
All right.
1682. This man left England, sailed to the New World. First name William.
William
Christopher Columbus.
I said Columbus.
William Penn.
William Penn.
Yes, William Penn.
Huh.
Now, was that his real name or was that a pen?
Very good.
Was that a joke?
Was
Oh, double barrels.
All right, well, you should follow me.
Okay, I guess we're going to go that
In
route.
your face. In your face.
Nicely done.
Segue. A man walks into a seafood market with a trout under his arm.
Oh.
He asks the man at the counter, do you make fish cakes? The counter guy says, yes. He says, that's great. It's his birthday.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
How's that fish breathing?
He had a trout under his arm.
Oh,
I like it.
Very good. I like it. I'm sorry. William Penn leaves to get back to sail to the New World.
Okay.
First member of the Penn 15 Club.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
Very nice show. Let's see. That's too boring. Here we go. 150 million people visited the Eiffel Tower on this date. Well, not all of them at the same time.
I was going to say that'd be a long line.
The 150 millionth visitor.
Wait a minute. Who's watching Pen 15 at your house?
What is Pen 15?
Pen 15 is the old joke where you'd write Pen 15 in your hand.
And it looks like penis.
Looks like it says penis.
Well, wasn't there a sketch show?
It was a sitcom.
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes. I don't know.
Couple
like
years.
2 seasons.
Definitely a guy thing.
It was a very funny show. Okay.
I think Willie was a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
This is important. In 2015, Kanye West announced he'd be running for president.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Did he end up actually doing that? Was he on any ballot?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, who cares?
An incredible cultural waste of time, that human being. Here we go, Josh. Wow. You'll like this one. All right. 1797, happy birthday, Mary Shelley.
Yes. She wrote
Mary
Frankenstein?
Godwin is her maiden name.
Her maiden name is Mary Godwin. I mean, you're related to her.
Again with this.
Yeah, we know you're related.
And yet you're not an organ donor. Ironically.
Very good.
Frankenstein, you see, Ace, Frankenstein was made of organs that were donated. Well, not really donated.
They were stolen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never seen the movie yet.
You've never seen Frankenstein?
Yes, you have.
Young Frankenstein, one of the greatest movies ever made. On this date in 1918, Ted Williams, the great Ted Williams, American war hero and tremendous baseball player, a sad end.
Is he the one that had his head
Yeah,
frozen or something?
Yeah, he was frozen, and I guess the power ran out, and they sawed his head off. It's just
my God.
It got mushy.
Very unpleasant.
Do those companies still exist?
Hey, I bet they do, yeah.
Well, I mean...
that's a hell of a salesman. Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you care? You're dead, so you either do come back or you don't.
Yeah, but you got to pay for it. Somebody's got to pay for that.
Don't you have to pay for it in perpetuity?
I would
in theory?
think.
I mean, they got to keep the electricity on.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then...
It's like a pyramid scheme, isn't it?
Yeah, you're kind of SOL.
You're paying.
Happy birthday to Warren Buffett, the great financial, the guru.
If you were frozen, though, at any point to come back, wouldn't you be cold all the time if you came back?
Yeah, it seemed like it would take a while to warm up.
Yeah, it really would.
Ask Austin Powers. You know, they froze him.
Anyone except for Pat and Ace.
What?
Happy birthday, 1930, Ernie Ball.
Ernie Ball.
Not the ball jar guy.
Red ball tennis shoes.
No. Not the ball gag inventor, Josh.
All right.
The guitar string guy, right, Pat?
Yeah, Ernie Ball Strings.
Ernie Ball Strings, famous?
Never heard.
Okay, a friend of the show, Lewis Black, born on this date in 1948.
Oh, happy birthday, Lewis.
The magic marker guy.
Comedian.
76.
And ironically, now that I think about it, he could be Louis B.L.C.K.
Why?
You got Louis C.K.
Oh, I see.
Okay, never mind.
I'm sure Lewis Black would love that.
Michael Chiklis, the inventor, of course, of the gum, candy-coated gum, born in 1963.
You're thinking of Michael Chiclet.
That's Michael Chiclet? Oh.
Yeah.
Small children sell at the border? Yes.
Chiclis was the commish.
Chiclis?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Shield.
Yeah.
On
show.
Monday, this show was Chickless.
Yes, it
was.
Oh, that's nice.
And Aceless and Tomless and Josh.
No, last Monday. Chick wasn't here, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Coming Monday.
See you Tuesday. Well, we enjoyed your presence. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why
because you're not playing me.
With rapid-fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.